like Rango's talking point. I'm keeping it a buck. That's why I want to, but no. Shit is gonna hit the fan. Family members, cousins, great uncle. Yeah, it's the same thing. Interracial same sex. It's the same thing as interracial straight couple. It's the same thing. They are working alike, but it's worse. It's way much worse. It's a lot. It's like 15, 20 times worse. Absolutely. And you definitely know what I'm talking about. You know, the same thing. It's the same thing. Doesn't believe me. Y'all cannot play so-called black Superman with the red cape and the blue suit, okay? You can't be Captain Safe a white woman. You can't say those blonde hair and blue eye, pink, peach uppercut. Come on now. Real tough. Right, Wallow said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. In Dee Dee's live, I sent her the link on one of her short videos and also her personal number. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. I'm just keeping it clean. Tell you, man. And y'all believe in that narrative. Oh yeah. Okay. You're multitasking. Okay.
Hi, EJ.
Oh, yeah.
EG. Hi, EG. EG say hello, sugar. Hello, EG. I'm just listening to this. Listen. Hi, EG. What's up? Nothing's up with me, EG. How you're doing, EG? Thank you for flying in, EG. Thank you for watching, EG. How are you doing tonight, EG? Thank you to anybody that's out there in my parking lot. If you drove up and you just in my parking lot, you probably just waiting on some sort of show. How you doing? Hey, Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD said hello. Listen, boys, you know what? I appreciate you saying hello. I appreciate sugar. But you know what? You always get to call women sugar and you get to call them this and you call them that. All you got to do is just fly in and say, hey, queen. And I'm going to say, hey, man, how you doing? Ellie, the great guy, said hello. Hello, Ellie. How you doing today? Ellie. You know what, Ellie? I don't know what it is, but I like that name. How you doing today, Ellie? How you doing today, Juice WRLD? This is the queen. How y'all doing? Thank you for flying in. Thank you for landing. And then thank you for visiting. Ivy Eclipse said hello. Hello, Ivy. How you doing today? EJ say nothing special. Just sipping some rum vodka and what about this? EG. What about some Kool-Aid? 400 Circle Media said queen. What's up? 400 Circle Media. How you doing today? How's everything going? Thank you for flying in, 400 Circle Media. Rebecca said hello. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing today? Thank you for joining us, Rebecca. So I got Rebecca here in the house. I got Ellie here in the house. Who else do I have here in the house? I have EJ in the house. I have Juice World. Hey, Juice World. Remember, say, hey, Queen. How you doing, Queen? Out with the fam. Oh my goodness. 400 Circle Media say he's out with the family. You know what, 400? Thank you so much for tuning in, even though you out with the family. I definitely appreciate you for flying in just like that and then deciding to land. You know I can't do it without you, 400. So you know what? They not like us. Yes, hunty, and you better believe it. She's every bit of 6'2", and she turned 50 years old on January 18th, so that make it a Capricorn world. We got any Capricorns in the audience? Thank you, EG. I definitely appreciate you. That EG. Thumbs up. Go and hit it. Juice World. Thumbs up. Go hit it. EG said, even hard to find some good weed. EG said, find some good weed in Italy, in South Italy at that. So EG, is there good weed in South Italy? Let us know. Let us know whether or not there's some good weed in South Italy. We don't know. I would definitely love to go to Italy one day before I leave here. What? EG. So wait a minute. How do y'all function? I mean, I know how the people function here. How do y'all function over in Italy? Are you in Italy right now? Juice World. Wait a minute. Juice World. Now, you know I'm new to this. What is all of this? What's the finger thing? EG said no good weed, no bad weed, no weed. So wait a minute, EG. I have a question. If they don't have marijuana there, what is it that what do y'all do for fun? You know what, EG? I wish you could call me. I wish you could be my first caller from Italy. I would love for you to call me from Italy. Hey there, Gotten. I know Gotten. You know I was on your call. I listened to you, and I had to finally chime in to let you know that I was there and that I was listening in, but I had already scheduled my live. But I went and I was listening to you prior to, and I ended up being like 15 or 20 minutes late. But you know what, Gotten? My job is to make sure that I support all my men, and you better believe it. So long, and you know what, Gotten? I want to tell you thank you, because I see what you did. You put the link in one of the comments, and I appreciate you for doing that. Because had I not seen it there, I wouldn't have even came to your live. So I apologize. Thank you so much, Juice World. Just like this. Look, Juice. That kiss is for you. And the hugs too. And the swivel, woo, 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 woo. Juice, I gave you the swivel, woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much, Juice. I appreciate you liking. I also appreciate you subscribing. You know what? I look to grow and be in more places, and I look to make sure when you come in, Juice World, when you come in, EG, I want y'all to be able to express yourself, okay? It's not just about me, I promise you. It's about me making sure that I recognize you men and let you know that you are important too. And if you have anything that you want to talk about, let's talk. Because one thing about men, they really don't get things off their chest the way they really want to. And I recognize that. Although I'm not a man, I was raised with all men. Me, my dad, and my brothers. And to be honest with you, EG, and Juice, I feel like I understand where you come from when you feel so isolated inside at times. I feel that too. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about, just know I'm going to leave the phone number in the description. And y'all know I'm here for a good conversation whenever y'all are. Just remember, if you do call me, I do record. Let's get back to this chat, boys. But listen, I want to ask EG. EG said that there is no weed or anything where he's at. So EG, have you been to the United States? How do you even know about it? And I'm asking you, I really want to know. So what do y'all do over in Italy for your leisure? Or do you have people toting it in? And tell the truth too. Now, I noticed that we spoke to EG. Juice is still active and live. There's something about that name EG, and honestly, it's something about that name Juice. Juice, I want to know what made you say Juice World. You hungry? I mean, you know what? And I just asked you, what made you say Juice World? What made you name yourself Juice World? And then now you're telling me, you hungry. Why are you hungry? Did you have some of that weed that EG is looking for over in Italy? Did you have some of that good yet? Oh, wow. EG said he never been outside of Italy. Really? Oh, my goodness. So if you've never been outside of Italy, then what do you know about the marijuana? Like, how do you know, did people bring it in? Like, you know what, EG? I would prefer you call me because I have questions. A woman have questions. You know how we are. And he said, EG said he's never been outside of Italy. Oh, my goodness, EG. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, thank you again, EG, for flying in. Thank you for landing. And also, you know what? Thank you for holding a conversation with me. And if it's something that you want to talk about, EG, you better know I'm here to hear you. If anybody got a call, I'm gonna put it. The phone number should be in the description, in the title. But I'm also, because you know what I didn't do yet? I didn't get to say hello, all. Yes, my. I know y'all saying, what is she doing now? I'm gonna do that too. And then I'm gonna say, yes, men time, men. It is men time. I want to ask y'all, somebody tell me, how have their weekend been so far? While I put this information here, I want to know, how have y'all been this weekend? What did you do? What was y'all plans this weekend? Or you really had nothing to do? You just waited to come and talk to the queen? I mean, if that's what you did, you know what? I get it. And while I wait for somebody to give me that answer down there in the chat, go down, keep going down. Yes, stop right there. Down there in the chat, I want y'all to tell me, what did y'all do for this weekend? So because I want to make sure that I want to put this here. I'm so glad to be talking to y'all right now. 3, 4, 5. Here we go. And for all my first men that just joined, just coming in, and thank you again, Juice World. I definitely appreciate you for liking. I definitely appreciate you for subscribing. And when I tell you what, Juice World, make sure you bring somebody else with you next time. And if a female decide to come, she need to make sure that she pay homage to the queen. She need to like, subscribe, or she need to leave something in the tip jar. Thank you, boys. And I'm going to give you my hearts. There you go. Hey, hearts. Hey, hearts. Oh, Lord Jesus, look at them hearts. And then I also want to give those hearts because one of my special men just flew in, and I see him down there at the bottom, but I have to make sure that I acknowledge my men, because you know what, EG and Juice World, you'll start getting this special privilege too. Once you start flying in more often and becoming a freaking flyer, and you have the right mileage, I'll make sure that you get first dibs on Insatiable. How you doing, Insatiable? How's everything going, Insatiable? Insatiable flew in like just like that, and Insatiable said, my weekend was good because God blessed me to live to see another day. And he said blessings just like that. Now you know what, Insatiable? It can't get no better than that, and we definitely don't want it to get no worse than that. So I definitely heard what you said, but I did want to come down in the chat, and I wanted to make sure I tell you hello. I also just came down in the chat, and for some reason I see Rebecca in the audience. Hey, Rebecca. I see Rebecca in the audience. I see Ivy in the audience, but look like Rebecca or Ivy look like I haven't heard from those two yet again. So Rebecca and Ivy, if you still in the chat with my men only, thank you so much for speaking. I definitely appreciate that. And if you are down there, keep looking, keep looking. Nope, nope, no, ladies, don't touch my thighs. That's for my men. Stop right there. Let me know what made you fly in and then land. What made you fly in and land? But you know what? Ivy and Ellie, I'm not knocking you. I mean, say Ivy and Rebecca. Ellie, the great guy. So Ellie is a great guy. But Ivy, Rebecca, come here, girls. Tell me what made you come in with me today. What made you fly in with me today, girls? I really want to know. I'm interested, and I want to know, how did y'all find me? How did y'all find me through this men only? That's kind of interesting because I need to make sure I do it again. Because one thing about it, them ladies going to fly in whether they welcomed or not. And when they fly in, they leave some dirt in the mud. You know how they do. They leave. How do you leave dirt in the mud? That's what they do. I'm telling you, they leave dirt in the damn mud. I don't know what it was tonight that made me say, you know what? You need to come with your army suit on today. I mean, you know, I've been wearing army all week, boys. I've been wearing army all week long. I'm talking about from the army headscarf. I'm talking about from the army shirt. I'm talking about from the army earrings, y'all. I'm talking about I've been army down all week. And guess what? Not a battle to go fight. I mean, I haven't had a battle yet. I say, Lord Jesus, where all the people at? I can't even fight nobody. You know why? I can't fight anybody because when I come to my live, I truly come to my live to talk to my men. I come to my live to unwind. I come to my live to have my men unwind. I come to my live to hear if there's anything that my men have on their mind that the queen can help them resolve. And I mean every word of that and bit of it too. Anyway, so back to you, EJ and Juice. Once y'all fly in enough, I see you, Steven. I'll be down there to get you in a minute, baby boy. I just want to make sure. I try to make sure when my men fly in, especially, yes, hunty, for the hearts. Yes, hunty. Yes, hunty. Yes, hunty, for the heart. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yes, auntie, for the heart. And you know, listen, it's not even a song on. It's nothing. It's really nothing. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do, just because I'm with just a couple of y'all tonight, you know what I'm going to do for y'all? I'm just going to stand here. Can y'all see me? This is the type of stuff I'm going to do. I say this is the type of stuff I'm gonna do when I like go up, when I decide really how I want to structure my other membership. It's gonna be stuff like this. I told y'all this before, Steven. I told you, Insatiable. I told you. Thank you so much, Steven, because it's either you or Insatiable that's gonna send me a heart. Because y'all know what? You know what else I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna start coming up with some special emojis. The reason why I'm gonna come up with special emojis because honestly, I be wanting to see which one of my men really be thinking about me. Be sending me those emojis and stuff up. I want to get an emoji where it's specific to my man. So I would know exactly. Thank you, Steven. You know what? Steven gonna heart me to death. Steven said, honestly, let me tell you what Steven said. Steven said, get it, queen. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, so much, so much, so much, so much, Steven. I definitely appreciate you for that. And you know what? I'm not doing any dancing. The only thing I'm doing is just standing up because there is no music on, but I was like, you know what, tonight I kind of feel like doing something different. So I wanted to stand up tonight. And you know what, Steven? Would you do me a favor, Steven? Because we got some boys in the house that they might need to hear that sexy voice. Hey, Steven, can you call me because I want to ask you a question, please? And Steven say, I'm ready to drop down and give you 50. Oh, Lord. What? Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. So, Steven, so you like this little jumper? Hold on. It's all about you.
What's going on, Queen?
Hey, how you doing? Who am I on the line with?
Steve.
Hey, Steve. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey, Steve.
Like the outfit.
Oh, you like the outfit?
How you got the orange? You just put stuff together and make it look effortless. Like you want designer. And you make stuff look good.
You know what? Thank you so much, Steven. Because I really didn't even know that I was going to wear this tonight. I hadn't wore it before. So I'm like, I don't even know if I want to throw this on. I'm like, I don't even know if this is an army night tonight. I was like, oh my God, is anybody going to call me? Is anybody going to say something in the chat that make me go army style? Do I need to go camo tonight? And then I said to me, huh?
You've been doing the camo, mixing it up with different patterns and stuff, so it is what it is.
So hey, so when I was mixing it up, was I making it work?
Yeah, you made it work, you know that.
Wait, hold on 1 second. No, I didn't, Insatiable. Insatiable is saying that I forgot about one of his messages. Hey, Insatiable, one thing about it, two things for sure. As long as you become one of my men, I'll never forget about you. So I promise you, I'm not down there yet. I'm still going through the chat. And you know what, Insatiable? As long as you've been with me now, have you seen me skip any names yet? Even when they being filthy mouthed? So, Insatiable, hold your britches, baby. I'll be right back to you. You hear me on the phone with Steven? Because Insatiable, I'll be talking to you soon. So hold on. Okay. Go ahead, Steven. I'm sorry. I had to make sure Insatiable know that I didn't forget about him.
True.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I do have a question that I want to ask you, Steven. So the question that I want to ask you, Steven, and you don't have to get long-winded if you don't want to. Maybe just hold it for, maybe a couple seconds or minutes or so. I don't know how easy or hard this question is going to be. But I want to ask you, do you think, by any chance, do you think men taught women how to cheat? Oh, you didn't hear me, so I ask you again.
I don't know. I mean, they know how to keep it to themselves more instead of being obvious with it. I don't know. I mean, I've been cheated on before, but that's it.
Have you ever cheated?
No, I got cheated on.
So you've never cheated before?
Nah.
Okay, Steven. Yeah, I hear
Like,
you.
if you got that other half, you don't really shouldn't have to go out elsewhere if you got it at your better half.
Okay.
Like having multiple girls and females and all that just played out. It was one live he was on and a dude, I forgot his name, but he was talking about he gets the woman and like he probably one of the dudes that probably be peer pressured or just easily the influence, right? Because he feel like you have to prove yourself. You don't gotta put stuff on black and white if it ain't necessary.
Correct. Okay. So you know what? I appreciate you answering that question, Stephen. It's just a question that's been nagging me. I was just really wondering. I don't know if anybody else will call in and answer that question, but I was really wondering, did men teach women how to cheat? I mean, because it seemed like I had that conversation on another phone call. I'll show you. I'll bring you back to that phone call. We don't have to discuss it right now, but I kind of asked that question because it was told, like it was a whisper in my ear. And the whisper was, the only thing that women want men for is their money. Because they give me, take care of me, take care of me, take care of me. And I was just so confused. I said, oh my goodness. I said, this is such a harsh thing to hear. I said, I'm so confused. I said, because it seemed like that's what women feel. Like anytime a man see her, he just want to eat her up and get in her pants and stuff like that. So I just wanted to know, do you think maybe, did men maybe kind of sort of in between or just a little bit teach women how to behave that way?
I feel like
Huh? You
it
say
was
yes or you say
no, I'm saying I feel like it was like half of the time the female get cheated on probably over something like not even worth it. Like, she's not giving the guy no plate, so now he want to go elsewhere and get instead of just staying home. I can't. I mean, I try to answer your question
right.
as much as I can.
You know what?
But, like,
Right. You know what, Stephen? You don't have to answer any more of the question. You answered the question the best you're supposed to answer the question. And when you ended it, when I asked you, have you ever cheated? Because you say the women will cheat and then they be undercover with it. So when you said that, it just kind of enticed me to kind of ask you another question. But you did answer the question and you just pretty much said that you don't cheat. Okay, so we believe you too, Stephen, and thank you so much. And you know what, Stephen? I appreciate you calling in and answering that question for me. And thank you for loving this suit.
ain't got no sounds on, just that vibration. Like you gotta high, like your energy is real high in prayer, like I always have.
Aww.
So, like, yeah.
Oh my
but
goodness.
Like I said, now that I'm on when I'm done, like rapidly, like consistently rapping does me.
Okay, you know what, Stephen? Oh my goodness, thank you, Stephen. So you letting me know until I get those special emojis for you. When I see those hearts coming rapid, how do they come again?
Rapid.
Okay. Ooh. You almost made my heart go rapid. Just said you said rapid, and when you did that, my heart went to. I said, "Oh my God, I'm about to have to be in the army again. They go to camo suit." That's what I thought at first. So, so I said, I was like, "Okay, got you." So you know what? Thank you so much, Stephen. I definitely appreciate you calling in because I think I better get back to this chat. I don't know why we got a female that just joined us for absolutely no reason. Why males only? Huh? Oh, the women sightseeing, so I need to ignore her.
Yeah, ignore her.
Can you do me one favor though, Stephen? Can you tell her, does she have any friends that she could bring?
Whoever the lady is on the chat, do you got any friends?
Thank you, Stephen. You know what? And I'm gonna get back to this chat and look at the screen when you can. Mwah. When we look back at it, you're gonna see that I gave you a big kiss.
I know. I take some kisses now too.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Stephen. Right. That was Stephen on the line. He answered the question. I mean, he answered and then he didn't answer, but it was his answer. So thank you, Stephen. We definitely appreciate you. Next. So it's a song on right now, and y'all know how I go to getting. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat because it looked like we just had a homie girl flew in just now. I say, oh my God, is she from the Bronx? I say, did J-Lo just fly in on me? J-Lo flew in on me, and I'm like, J-Lo, how did you get here? Did you get here by private jet? Did you get here by piece of plane? Did you get here by sitting in the airway? I mean, J-Lo sister S. Jones, how did you get here? Oh my goodness. Hey, Marcelo. Madonna said, hello, salute, Argentina. Yes, yes. Hey, Marcelo, how you doing tonight? Give me 1 second, Marcelo. You know, I'm just letting you know that I know you're here, but I also seen Juggy Boy rolled in. So let me get back to my chat. Honestly, before I get in trouble again, chat, because y'all already seen we got the first J-Ho coming in. I don't know why did J-Ho come in on us like this. But you know what made me mad about J-Ho? I hate when they come in like that and they come by the one truck. I mean, who rides in the truck? Who rides in a truck and they come with nothing on the back? I mean, you just came, you was just like an empty damn wagon. But anywho, yeah. But anyway, thank you, 400 Circle Media. 400 Circle Media said that he rolled in on up in him. Yes, I see the hearts, and thank you for the hearts. And thank you, Mr. Argentina. You stay right down there and don't go anywhere, baby, because you know I have some questions for you. I mean, something like, how's the chocolate over there in Argentina? So give me 1 second. Stay down there. Keep going. Look at me. Yes, Mr. Argentina, stop. I didn't tell you to get all on my thighs. Stop. And you sit right there till I get back. You know what, Mr. Argentina? That's Marcelo, that is. Can you do me a favor, Mr. Argentino? Can you tell S. Jones bye? She was just telling you bye. So can you exit her out, please? I'm going to love you forever when you do that. Kool-Aid. Bye, asshole. Anyway, I'm back to Ivy. But you know what I'm going to say about Ivy and what I'm going to say about Rebecca? Both of those O's flew in, and what I appreciate about them, they flew in with a little bit more respect. They didn't fly all up in here like they got saggy titties and you know what I'm saying, and they mad because the training bra don't fit no more. They didn't come up with my place of business acting like that. You know what I mean? I mean, why can't a woman just love on her men? She gonna make me get up and damn dance again. And y'all know how I go to getting sidetracked and bent all out of shape about stuff. Somebody better send me something to calm me down. Because this lady done flew in my house and done changed my whole mode. Makes me want to, you know what that made me want to do, ho? I mean, say, what was her name? Her. You know what that made me want to do? I promise you. Y'all notice I haven't put any lip gloss on in a while. And remember this one. This was from Mac. And no, I'm not a sponsor. And you know, once I do become a sponsor, I'll let you know, and I'll bring one person with me. Thank you. I love those hearts. And y'all need to start, when y'all see me, the reason why I've been wearing this a little bit is because honestly, this one hasn't been really chalky. But if you see me moving it around, that means we're gonna have to give them a phone call. And let me see who's available tonight. Let me see if we have anybody available. You know what? We might only be able to talk on the phone with her tonight. I don't know, but with the only way we're going to talk on the phone with her tonight is if this lipstick get chalky. And you know what? If you're out, matter of fact, if you're out there in my parking lot right now, I definitely appreciate you for flying in. I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate you for just landing over there in my parking lot, acting as if you're in a movie theater. Thank you for landing out there. It was greatly appreciated, greatly needed, and greatly wanted. And ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. These women gonna hate my ass and they're gonna be like, girl, why? You better get some of me. Get some of me, you'll keep your man. And have somebody else man want you too. Girl, all you gotta do is be you. All you gotta do is be you. Just be you, be yourself, be true to it, and don't change you. I don't give a damn if they don't like my jokes. I don't give a damn if they don't like my answers. I don't give a damn. I don't. Anyway. In my parking lot pimps, you are greatly appreciated too. Because when you sit in my parking lot and you give me an eyeball or two and you view, you don't have to come in and land, but you out there. So kiss at you. One thing I need y'all to start doing on my parking lot pimps, I need y'all to stop allowing J-hoes to just come in like that on me. Y'all need, if y'all out there in my parking lot and y'all see them come on up in here on me like that, I need y'all to come in and take a seat and back the queen up. Back the queen up. Back the queen up. That's what I need you to do. Thank you for all that love. Because y'all know I don't play no games like that. And you know it. So if you out there in my parking lot and you've been sitting out there quite a few weeks now and you've been engaging, and you see somebody like J-Float that come on in on me like that, I need you to start landing. So by the time I get to her, because you know I'm going to get to her, I could say, oh, wait a minute, my men got me covered. And that means my men that's supposed to be in my parking lot as my security. And when you see them out there in the parking lot and you know they on their way in, you better back them up. Men time. Men. Y'all better know it. And bye. And women, y'all good too. Thank you. You know there's 2 rules to this thing. Those 2 rules are enjoy the show. Because I keep telling y'all this is not a show. This is just honestly me. Because I might flip mode in a minute and start crying. I might go and get me some Kool-Aid. I might want to put on some perfume. I might tell somebody to call me. It just depends on wherever my mind go at people. That's where y'all going. Y'all better go to thinking about your own damn lives. When you see me, listen guys, when you see me thinking about my life, would you do me a favor? Would you start thinking about yours? Because if I'm thinking about my life in that minute, you probably trying to think about some things in yours too. So y'all better start following suit. So we don't got to be going crazy when we get off the phone with each other, because you ain't going to find nobody else where you're comfortable at. I'll call y'all back. Okay, Steven, I see you down there. Anyway, let me get back to this. Hey, Juice World, are you still here? Are you still in the house, Juicy World? Oh my goodness, them some rapid hearts. That's a bunch of rapid hearts right there. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I definitely appreciate those that liked me. Definitely appreciate those that come in, fly land, and definitely, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What is her name? J-Ho? Was it J-Ho? I think it was J-Ho that flew in on y'all, cause J-Ho, S Jones, yeah, her. So when she flew in on y'all, and she roasted a couple of y'all, and I had to come in and I had to save and protect y'all, cause she roasted y'all, man. Yes, she did. And so anyway, I almost forgot what I was going to say about J-Ho. I mean, why did I keep calling this girl J-Ho? S. Jones. Yes, her. So one thing I did notice about S. Jones, and I said, Queen, keep it real this time, Queen. Because I'm going to tell you why I had to keep it real this time, Queen. The reason why I had to keep it real this time, Queen, is because you better know it. All the other ones that come in, they actually comes in and you know they trolling. And you know they probably some of the trolls that they gonna still follow me because they trolls. But she came in from the other side. See, y'all got to learn how to pay attention to y'all opponent. She came in from the other side. And what the other side is, she didn't come in as a troll, because that wasn't a troll. Understand the difference when trolls come in, peoples. Understand on your channel, when trolls come in, they come in by the bucket load. And for what? Because they probably getting paid to troll somewhere. Because, I mean, I can't pay them hell. I need y'all to pay. So I can't do it, okay? So I can't. Everything I got is organic, naturally. I couldn't pay for the stuff they paying for. Now, I wouldn't even know where to go pay for that. But anyway, when J-Ho came in, what happened with J-Ho was, Ho came in and she was for real one. She was for real a J-Ho. She was for real a woman. She was for real. So my point by saying that is this: when y'all see them come in like that on me, that be the for real ones. Bump them trolls. We can forget the trolls. The trolls gonna troll. That's what you got to do. And when they troll, what you got to do? You got to get this fist and you got to punch their ass out. That's how you do trolls. But she was a real one that came in. And y'all need to protect me from her too. That's my point. Yeah, it took me a long time just to get to the head. It took me a long time to get to it, but I did. I did. Woo. Anyway, let me get through this chat before I have somebody somewhere say, like Insatiable just said, Insatiable just swore down I was going to skip him. No way, Insatiable. Insatiable, how could you, of all people under 1,000 bridges, think that I would leave you and not read your message? Nope. That ain't where we at. And if I read your message and I'm curious about something, I'm going to be looking for an answer. And you know what Insatiable going to do? Give me that answer. He going to give me that answer. You know why? I'm going to tell y'all why Insatiable going to give me that answer. This Insatiable going to give me that answer because it's a lot of things that Insatiable could be doing right now. It's a lot of things that he could be doing. But Insatiable has finally found someone that he could mesh with, that kind of keep him kind of all over the place. Sometimes he'll tune me out, but Insatiable don't tune me out where he didn't hear my questions though. Insatiable tune me out to where he respond to me when he know that that I'm really feeling something inside. I guarantee you, if I had Insatiable on the line, had Insatiable would sit on the phone with me, even if he me for the first 2 days. And when Insatiable open up, he's going to be like 400 circle media. He's also going to be like Brother Buford. He ain't going to want to get off the phone. Because he finally found someone where it's more meshing for him than a lot of things. So Insatiable think that I don't pay attention to him, but I do. And that's the purpose of my channel, for me to pay attention to my men, to show y'all that it is somebody out there that do pay attention to you. And this is what I be trying to tell people. So the young lady that just came in, I'm sure she's still sitting on the outside because she want to really see what I'm doing. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you, because every little teardrop count, every view count. God dog it. Listen, every comment you make count. So I appreciate you flying in like that. My only hiccup is, can you please fly in with a couple more? Don't do it like that to me, because I be needing to be all over the place. I need to be all over the place because Insatiable like to be all over the place with me. This is the most entertainment Insatiable have honestly had in a long time. That man is a Capricorn. And he's a Capricorn on the other side. He's a Capricorn on the side where he's not going to be entertaining when you first meet him. You got to really look at and deal with Insatiable before you start really understanding the entertaining side of him. Because trust me, he'll have me laughing. I guarantee you. Because I had to start understanding Gotten. I understand Gotten now. That's why now when I talk to Gotten, I laugh at Gotten. And Gotten don't care. Gotten, matter of fact, to be honest with you, if Gotten is still in this chat, Gotten will let you know that he like that I do him like that. I'm telling you. All you got to do is just, you see, let me tell you, man. it to me, oh my God. Thank you, Larry. I see you coming in, Larry. I see you, see you, see you, see you, see you, see you, see you. Listen, and I'm gonna be down there in the chat. And Puka from Poland, I see you down there. Just letting you know, I see you coming in. I'll be down there in the chat to get you when I get there. Anywho, y'all know what? I'm not even gonna go to talking all sweet and sexy to y'all because all I was about to say, okay, I'm gonna say it. All I wanted to say is, you see how y'all can open up to me and kind of be free because I listen and because I pay attention and because I honestly, and thank you, Insatiable, for saying you love the earrings. And you know what? I love it too because you always give me this color green. And it was so surreal that Larry came in and gave me some green too. And he gave me the lime on y'all. Whew. So listen. See, this is what y'all do. Y'all come in, y'all make me go getting ookly, gockly, and gokly and goked. And then I'm about to tell y'all something, and y'all gonna be like, man, this girl just goes on and on. I do, because I want to point out something to you. You notice how y'all could send me hearts. Y'all notice how y'all could be sweet on me. Y'all do that. But here's the thing. You notice that y'all let y'all guards down around me. A lot of times what men do when they get with women, they don't let their guards down. That's when that prideful thing came. So I wonder, why is it so easy for y'all to be here? And y'all can show me how real y'all are, but then when you get into real relationships, it's like guards and stuff be a little bit different. Does that make sense what I just said? Because Insatiable is the sweetest, I'm telling you. He's just misunderstood. To me, I always say on the other side. The reason why I say on the other side, because there's always more than one side to a story. And what you be normally expecting don't be it. It might be it, but it's on the other side. Y'all will pick it up when I talk. I don't give a damn. You figure it out, or you call me on the phone if you don't understand it. Y'all got the phone number. And I wonder, did I pin that number? I forgot. I did not even pin. Y'all can tell I'm getting good, child. I pinned. There you go. Did I mess up again? I always mess up. When I tell you I always mess up, I wonder, you know what I'm wondering? Do y'all really think I be messing up? I know, I'm just asking. Do y'all really think I said hello, B, all my men? Do you really think that I be messing up? Anyway, let me get through this chat before someone starts saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And everybody's going to get my attention. And if you just flew in, you better hit that thumbs up. If you just flew in, you better go ahead and subscribe. If you just flew out, you better become a member before you leave. And I mean it. Ooh, thank you. It's a man that act like he kind of know me. And when he put his foot down last night, I said, wait a minute. Ooh, I seen him down there. He said, I don't never mess up. Y'all better listen to Larry. Larry be coming through here like a tsunami. And he need a woman that's in the army. And say, stop. You don't know what this color mean? This color means stop. You don't have to be so you don't have to be so much in control. Oh my goodness, guys. Y'all gonna think I'm joking. Look at this look. Just look from my shoulder to shoulder. Isn't that a sexy look? I would have loved these suspenders to be something like this. Look at this top. Look at it with my shoulder. Isn't that a sexy look right there? And you know what? I know y'all probably saying, so somebody take a picture. I'm serious. I want somebody to take a picture. I want y'all to do a screenshot of this. And I'm not joking. And if you can, I want you to send it to me. Is somebody taking a picture of me? Because I know y'all think I'm joking. I want y'all to take a picture. I want someone to take a picture of me. Now, is somebody getting this damn picture? And I'm not being funny because y'all think stuff like this be easy. When y'all be seeing me stand on my legs and stuff like that, that don't be easy. I wish I could challenge somebody to call me and we do a side-by-side because I could share my phone. I realized how to share it. So anyway, so I wanted somebody to do a side-by-side video with me. And when you do that side video with me, I want to see you stand on your leg for the whole time Kendrick Lamar sings a song. Take this picture too. And this one. I like this too. Is anybody taking this picture? I know y'all think I'm joking like hell, and I'm not. I like this too. And I like that one. But I think that I'm this right here. Ooh. 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 I think that's nice. Until then. Back to the chat, boys. Yeah, I told y'all. That's how I felt. That's just how I felt. Boom. That's how I felt just then. I felt like doing my dance, and I honestly... Wait, EXO flew in. Thank you so much, Stephen, for the kisses. But EXO flew in and said, considering the different reasons men and women cheat, I don't know if that's a good way to phrase the question. So EXO, I know I skipped the chat. I'll be back to you. EXO again said, considering the different reasons. Well, I love it when I deal with a person that think they got more common sense than a Capricorn and a female one at that. Considering the different reasons men and women cheat, I don't know if that's a good way to phrase the question. And then he said, wait, no longer explanation. E, have a good day. I don't know if y'all want me to go that deep in the dungeon and the. Do y'all want me to go deep? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not. You know why I'm not gonna? Know why I'm not gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it because the reason why I'm not gonna do it. The reason why I'm not gonna take this floor and stand on it for probably the next 10 minutes, because y'all know once I go to talking, this is why I tell y'all I like to give everybody the mic. And you see, the problem with it was I even sat down, I even went to giving the show, because honestly, this is such a sexy look to me. And I wish I could look just like this. On a billboard. That's why they gonna hate me. Because I don't got to do nothing but be me. At the age of 50, I don't know what they be saying. This, the lady said in the video the other day, that lady said she was up in age. I said, girl, how old are you? She said 50. I say, up in age. Do you know I just started living? Up in age? What you mean up in age? Up in age what? Up in age what? I see you. Hey, EXO, stay seated. What do you mean up in age? 50 is not up in age for me. I literally just started really living because I raised my children. I stayed in a marriage. What now? I'm even raising a god baby, and my god baby is 3. Had her since she was 7 weeks old, but I'm still not up in age. God damn it. And I'm going to soar just like this, and I'm going to keep going. And they can say whatever they want to say. This that song. 20. I'm coming to you, EXO. I should do a dance for you since you sat down in my seat and wanted me to open these doors and explain my question. And when I give you my answer, EXO, one thing you're going to know, it's going to take it takes a deeper mind to talk to somebody like me. And I promise you, I don't think you want to have this conversation with me. So before I give you that conversation, I'm going to go ahead and be nice, because if I have to go in that conversation with you tonight, then it'll be as if I'm doing a video. And I'm not trying to do this video like that. You know why? The reason why I'm not trying to do that is because I have my men on the line and they're not trying to see me act ugly. Hold on.
Just begun. 22 many things to see and do. 23 looking for the 24s. Just me, but it ain't no blood no more. 25, all the time to be alive. Am I getting old? Why do I feel tired of the same old things? Same old games, same old pain. And it's time for change. Some ain't like me no more. Some don't excite me no more. It don't excite me no more. No, it ain't like me no more. No more. Don't excite me no more. Ain't like me no more. This ain't like me no more. It don't excite me no more.
Slick. And guess what? I still was ready to stand. You don't want to hold this conversation with me. Anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody? 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 Anybody home?
And your official station for the 2025 Jazz in the Gardens Music Fest at Hard Rock Stadium, March 8th and 9th.
Listen to Wicked Tickets this weekend at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. weekdays on Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B, 99 Jams. Man, this thing is iconic.
This is the tripod that I have my phone on right now. This is the box. I wouldn't get rid of the box because I told a story that how nobody would help me do anything. I did all of this by myself. Like, y'all don't know how hard I work. And this isn't even a show for me. This is just how I am every day. And this is the tripod because I did a video where I was learning how to use the tripod. And it was this one I was learning. And I had this over 3 years and didn't know how to do nothing. Madonna that. Y'all know y'all get like that sometimes where you just want to stand up and you want to do whatever you want to do. Y'all stop acting all cute because I'm not. And you know what? Y'all might think I'm joking. Who from Miami? Palm Beach County, Tyrone. I seen Tyrone fly in. So, you know, listen, Tyrone, I told him the other day, I said, when you know, if you're from Florida, you know what this means. What does that mean, Tyrone? And he from Miami. And y'all remember I just told a story about Trick and Trina. So you know what it was? I believe Tyrone, when he seen me do like this, I wonder if that is what made him ask, was I from Florida? Thank you, Tyrone. Tyrone say, a cool South Florida girl. And if you stay down there, Tyrone, because I know they trying to say I'm so behind on this chat, but don't worry about that, because guess what? Anybody could have called me right now. They got the phone number. All they had to do is call in. Don't be like 400 Circle Media and skip the line. 400 Circle Media like to skip the line. Oh. Thank ya. Anybody out there in my parking lot, thank y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being you. Thank you for allowing me to be me, because guess what? I don't have no choice but to be me. I don't know how to be nobody else. If I tried to act like somebody else right now, and then y'all came back tomorrow, y'all will be like, wait a minute, this ain't the same person. It's what you get, baby. Just like that. I see you, Tyrone, just like that. That's how I go in my world. I'm telling you, the video I did on, it was a video on Kendra G. And the old lady said, she said she 50 years old. She said she, wait, she said she was up in age. I'm like, but honestly, I thought she was a bit 65-ish. She the same age as my big ass. I said, what is this big ass talking about? Because listen, people think that it's easy. I'm looking at myself now. Oh my God, y'all want to see me do this again? Y'all want to see it? Somebody better send me a heart if you want to see me. You want me to flip the screen where you can see me? I'm gonna show you anyway. Wait. Oh my goodness, y'all. I am so ridiculous. I wouldn't have been able to watch this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, she's sexy though. Woo. That woman right there, 50? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. When you can look at yourself, do something like this, and don't care if people talk about you, don't care how they feel about you, and you just in your own feeling, in your own groove, I'm telling you, you could be the ugliest person in the world, but if you free in your heart, and you can let things go, and you can let people go, and you can move on, and you don't have no hatred for them, I'm telling you, y'all will feel like how I feel. I feel good. I feel good. It don't mean it be good days all the time, but I feel good. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. What in the hell is that a shoe? This is how y'all tell me I be acting. And nobody ever tell me I be cutting up like that. And if y'all listen, if y'all think that's something, if I show some of my videos, like when I really, and if you notice, I'm doing all of that with my heels on, my high heels, and it doesn't bother me at all. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have my high heels on. How about that for turning down the radio? Even though that's my song. Oh my goodness. I swear to God, I like this. Ooh. That's just how I felt. And y'all think I'm joking. That's exactly how I felt. Like jicking, just like that. If I was standing up, I would have been jicking. Y'all better turn that radio down if y'all want me to get to this chat, because I'll be done jumped around this thing like what? I'll be done jumped around this thing in these heels. I say, that's how I got. This is why I need to be careful. Franco said, free Diddy 2025. Yeah, let his ass come home. Is his ass coming with him? Hi, Frankie-O. Let me get back to this chat. Hey, Juice WRLD, did you ever find anything to eat? EG say, never been out of Italy. I wonder why, EG. Juice WRLD said, I have another account, and it is Snoop. it's Snoop Dogg. Juice WRLD had answered that question. He said that because I asked him what made him name his channel Juice WRLD. He came back and fired back at me and said, and he have another channel called Snoop Dogg. And what was the man name that came in and said I phrased the question wrong? What was his name that say that? EX0? Juice WRLD ain't never answered my question. So then we talk about being methodical, as Mr. EXO said. I mean, if I wanted to be methodical, even with just that, I asked Juice WRLD one question. He gave me a whole nother answer. But nobody understand it unless I had to break it down and say, no, he didn't answer my question. But I like Juice WRLD though. And Juice WRLD took something back, because I see where he erased the message. Juice WRLD, if you put it there, leave it there. Don't erase it. As long as it was with respect, you say what's on your mind. Don't take it back. Now, I'll understand if you misspelled the word or something. Okay, I get that. Welcome, welcome, welcome to anybody that has been to my humble abode. Y'all know who this is. Okay, just in case you don't, this is Queen Dee Dee. Yes, Queen. Oh, you don't know me? You know what? A lot of people don't know me right now. So you know what? Well, I'm Queen Dee Dee. How about that? Did I answer everybody's question? No, nobody don't know you. And then somebody said, man, everybody gonna know her. You better believe it. I still answered everybody's question, right? Boom. Stephen came in. He said, what's up? What's up? Juice WRLD say, I'm blessed, homeless people. Wait a minute. He called y'all homeless. I'm blessed, homeless people. I don't know if he was being funny, but it was a bit funny duddish on both sides. Because I really could take what he said and I could go in so many different directions with that. And people be like, girl, she always overthinking stuff. Exactly. That's why I'm going to move to the next person. What's up, Steven? What's up? What's up? What's up? Steven, you've been getting some good shows, Steven. Steven said, love your outfit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Steven. I know I already mentioned that. Steven also said, I'm ready to drop down and give you 50. No, Steven, by now you should be giving me at least 100. I definitely like all the hearts that Steven gave me, which was, let me see how I'm going to count these. 1, 2, let me move over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2 cherries. Steven talking about popping cherries from somebody chocolate. Insatiable said, you forgot about me right below Juice WRLD. No, I said, we already talked about that one. We talked about that one. Remember you said that your weekend was good because God blessed you to be here. Go back and play the tape. I said, you definitely right about that. Until he blessed you to leave here. I didn't miss that either. And you heard Insatiable. Insatiable was trying to get it right. And I'm like, okay, I must didn't get to it yet. I'm thinking it was another message. Anyway, yes, we do know that the mental here, Jug is here. Jug say like, share, and subscribe. Do what you do. You know how to do it best. The mental said, hi. S. Jones said, why males only? Because that's who the invitation went to. I mean, come on, girl. I mean, how do people ask questions like that? Or why do you only eat hamburgers with no cheese? Because I don't eat hamburgers with no cheese. Like, why male only? Because that's all the invitations went to was men. The invitations ain't go to you. You intercepting your man mail. Girl. Then she said, oh, I see. What do you see, girl? Thank you. I definitely appreciate you. And you know what? And the horrible part about it was, when I first seen this message, I almost got a little offended. Because your next message was, you thirsty ASF. What that mean? What is that? Does people use that? Oh, I don't know. You thirsty I must need to look that up, because is that something good? Okay, I'll take that too. So girl, if I'm that thirsty, she said, you thirsty ASF. Wow. I probably am thirsty. Kool-Aid. No, man, I'm not gonna go there. Aha. Thank you, girl. You came in, and I'm glad you said that, because I was a bit thirsty, girl. I'm not being funny, because I have been doing all these killer moves for these killer men. You know, the ones that come in and let me know that they back in the house. Hey, Stephen, thank you, and welcome back. Stephen had to come back in, and he had to let the queen know, hey, homage, I'm back in the house. And I said, hey, Ken, hey, listen. You can cool it a little bit, because I know you back. I just cooled off too, and I'm definitely feeling those hearts. And it took S. Jones to come in and remind me that I was thirsty, because I am definitely thirsty. So when she said I was thirsty, she right. I was thirsty. So I had to get me something to drink, because she must not know all the dancing that I did for my men. So she right, I am thirsty. Anybody else can help me do this? Because you know what? Is there any other channel out there that would be able to do what I do? Because then maybe y'all should try to get some of my men. Or send me some of y'all's. Anyway, S. Jones said, I joined because I'm sick of black women being mammies. What does that mean? She say, I joined because I'm sick of black women. Man, see, this is why I don't like to play games with people. See this right now. See, y'all. Now see, y'all know it be certain things that trigger me. Yeah, I should. You know what? Y'all right. I should. Y'all see how I done set up in this. Listen, when I tell you that right there, it almost took me to a video. And she better be glad the right clown's not in the house. The next time somebody come in my chat, I promise you, I'm going to eat them to pieces. But when I eat them to pieces, I'm going to hope that the next time they come in my chat, I don't want to just give certain people an earful. I want to give everybody an earful. Because I want to tell her, I want to explain to her what real mammies do. And how we got the power. We got the power to control a lot of things. Real mammies do. And when I tell you, I will break her down. But then see, the reason why I'm not going to go deep in the waters like that, yes, you better give her all the hearts you can give. And if Larry got any common sense, Larry probably not thinking on a methodical line that I'm thinking. But I don't know. I'm just calling Larry's name out of all people. I'm saying if Larry can understand where I'm going at with this, I probably would love Larry. But I guarantee you, Larry probably don't know where I'm going at. He could call me and tell me, and I'm not going to answer him right now. The only time I'm going to answer that question, if this come up again, and all my men in the room, I want my black men in the room, and I want my white men in the room. I want my Mexican men in the room. I want my people men in the room. I want my ladies men in the room. God damn it, I want the men in the room. Obama, would you do me a favor and sit in? I even want him in the room. I'm not joking. I'm not being funny. It's just certain things that y'all know. Once I start speaking, I go deep. And that's what the problem is, y'all. That's why I say, listen, I can't do stuff like that, you know. So I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, but if she come over here and I want all my men to be in the room, and when she mentioned about a mammy, then I'm gonna break down what mammies do. And EXO said, why you asking for all men? What's up? See, I really didn't want to skip down to you, but you know what? EXO, the reason why I'm a tad bit sick of you, because you haven't spoke to me yet. And that's one of my first rules. And one of my next rules is I definitely demand respect, because don't I give it to you? Since you've been in my house, haven't I given you respect? I like this face though, and I got a feeling you like it too. That's why you still sitting there. That's why you sitting down listening. But you can call me. That's why I put people to the test. Call me. See if you can hold that type of conversation the way you Twitter fingers. Yeah, I love them Twitter fingers, boy. And I'm gonna tell you, and listen, y'all better remind XLO that. Please remind XLO that I don't stop in the conversation. And I will give, and honestly, I will give EXL the conversation. I'll give him the whole floor if it is him. I will give him the entire floor. But when I take the mic from him, he don't get it back. And not only do he not get it back, I'm gonna remember every word he said, and he get no take backs in that conversation. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I put too much on the table. I put too much on the table, and this isn't the level that I'm looking for right now. I'm looking. Y'all got to pay attention to the type of person y'all dealing with. And this is not the level. EXO. I'm trying to hunt through the woods. Nobody's brought them to me yet. And the reason why I say you haven't gotten it, you're not really to a space to have that type of conversation with me. I need lip gloss to talk to you. You're not really in that type of space to have those type of conversations with me, because if you go back up in the chat before you came down and wanted to sit on my lap, you mean like a lap boy? And don't be offended, because it's a lot of men that want to be lap boys. Right, boys? Oh. Quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Let me tell you that. Ooh. You want me to keep shaking it? That's 50, boy. You don't want this. And you know what I'm going to tell you? And I'm not being funny when I say this. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Have you ever watched Haves and Have-Nots? Have you ever watched Haves and Have-Nots? I'm sure you know Veronica. They trained Veronica to be who she was. This the Veronica. Y'all heard me tell y'all that before. That's like the blush. Here's how this works, EXO. I know you have a lot to say. Oh, I'm so clean. I'm so lean. Look at me. Oh, he said take a peek. Thank you, EXO. I know EXO was trying to go off on me. Guess what he just said? I see him come through. Yes, EXO say, fine. You dragged the like out of me. Thank you. Did I also drag a subscribe out of you? I don't give a damn about you being a hater. At least subscribe. Hate and subscribe. How about that? Damn it. You ain't gonna have a choice but to like me even while you hating on me. That's why I might like you, EXO. I would like you to continue to come back with your hating tongue. And I don't even know if you hated on your tongue yet. You just ain't heard my side of the story, and that's making you mad. Boy. Thank you. You know what make me feel good? When two frenemies could be friends. And they know where each other coming from, so don't pull no stunts. Just stay right there, keep it real, and we gonna be good. So EXO say, yeah, but you better let me troll your trolls as much as I troll you. I'll troll them more if I ever. Listen, EXO, deal. And when I say deal, I'm talking about deal. EXO say no more, so I don't know you. I was scrolling through the shorts and you popped up twice. Oh, thank you, Tyrone. Oh, thank you. Man, my men. This is why I like my men. I'm a hell of a woman. Oh, yeah. Hey. I'm a hell of a woman. And that's how I feel. Just like that. Thank you so much, Insatiable. Insatiable say I'm still here. EXO say I'm going to head back to scrolling. You crazy long. Listen, I don't give a damn what EXO say. Long as he get his butt back here and get on his damn job. And when they go to trolling me, he got the full access. And he better stop trolling me. Because he know, even when he troll me, I'm going to get him. And I mean it. And I ain't even answering his question yet. I'm not answering. Ooh. I got these glasses on. I'm almost missing my heart's coming through there and stuff like that. Y'all giving me the shiver showers and stuff. Woo. Ooh. I'm telling you, sometimes you just want to hear that music and that. Oh. And it ain't even the words. I don't even know the words. I'm talking about that beat. I better take these damn glasses off. I better take these damn glasses off, acting like I'm somebody in the Matrix, somebody in the movie theater. I'm telling y'all, people, I'm not that person. I just do what I want to do in the moment. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all it's not a show, because who knew I was gonna dance with this? I just happened to look up, and when I'm not joking, man. This is one. If I could wear this like this, and I will have to find a way to wear this like this, and y'all don't say y'all see me with it on, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all gonna have to catch me slipping. And then I'll be back. Listen, if my family ever find me, what they're gonna tell you is this: having some good food there, like the good different type of hors d'oeuvres. Y'all think I'm joking? I don't, and y'all gonna say, girl, you got to be crazy. And I didn't even tell this story. I told y'all I went to an event Friday, and it was time for me to tell this story today. So I went to an event Friday, and it was at the tennis court in where I'm at. And I was like, you know what? Let me go over there, because you never know who I'm going to run into. So I get in there. The girl at the gate was trying to act funny and funky, trying to make me walk all the way to the other end. And I'm saying to myself, girl, what you mean by that? Like, you don't see nobody else coming to these gates. You don't find no way in your heart to just sneak me in. This is what I was saying in my mind. Y'all know I prolong stories, but I don't all the time. But I ain't going to prolong this one neither. So, listen, yes, I crack on my own self, damn it, before you do it. If you crack on me, then just hit the like button, because I laugh too. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so this nice black man came walking up, and he looked at me and he said, where are you going? And y'all go back and look at the other video when I had on the white and the one feather earring. Yes, I did. And I threw some things on with it. But y'all got to go back and look at that video on your own. Thank you so much. Anywho, let me get back to me. So he said, where are you going? Do you work here? And I looked at him and I was like, well, not really, but yes. And he said, well, come on. He said, come with me. So he snuck me in through the back door. Now, these professional tennis players. So I go where I'm going. You know, the ladies looking at me. I'm like, oh my God, because yes, y'all should have seen me. Go and look at the video with me with all the white on and the black. And it was cut just right too. I said, girl, y'all better sit down somewhere. Y'all have me step through this thing. And I had on my booties on too. I had on the all white bodycon dress with like this little black and white tee that cut across the shoulders of it, honey. And wait a minute, I had my black booties on, and with my black booties, I had on some army socks. I threw a pair of army socks on. And so I think I told this story anyway. So I had, and when I tell you, here's the thing, at this tennis event, it was the first time in history that a black vendor has ever been allowed to be in there. I'm gonna post the video. Matter of fact, I didn't realize that was a damn milestone. That black vendor who I went to see, y'all gonna meet them. They were the first black vendors. They're into gold and crypto and stuff, or Bitcoin and coins, crypto. And I couldn't believe it. I walk in there and you could tell it ain't been a black one of me there. I say my black ass just walked up in here. When I tell you them white women was like that, I'm like, girl, get off me. I don't do you with your husband, with Pops. You know, I'm just playing. No, I wasn't. Anyway, yeah, I'll prolong the story. So anyway, so I don't walk through the place. I already knew what they was going to do. That's why I walked through the place. And when I walked through, they on their ass. I made sure I walked through with that long white feather. I said, yes, I'm going to sling this. Yes, I'm black and brown. Walking up in here like this. And I had to slung it, that earring, and it was sitting there. And it was a little bit of sweat. And it was like a little bit of sweat sitting right here. And that feather kept getting stuck. And you could see the wings blowing on it. I said, blow wings. You better blow. I know y'all say this girl is so crazy. Yes, she is, but she got all her damn sense though. But I can tell you one thing, boy, I had my deck of cards in my purse. I don't know what made me come. I had switched purses too. You should be able to see me. I had on my, it's like a fishboat purse. And I don't know what made me put in my fishboat purse. I had a deck of cards. Matter of fact, this deck of cards had the plastic on it. And I'm sitting over there, and then somebody said, get up and go take a picture with him. And I got him, and I'm like, okay, why he keep staring at me like that? Because I'm about to take this damn picture. But he kept staring at me, and I'm like, what you staring at me like this for? You know, there's a lot of people around. You can't really talk like that. Yeah, he was from Australia, somewhere like that. But I'm going to be honest with you. He signed the autograph. Like you can see that black. He signed it. And I don't even know the man's name. Matter of fact, let me leave this deck of cards here, because if that man worth something any day before I leave, he gonna have shook my hand for a reason. I can't remember the man's name, but they say he like the number 7 tennis player in the world. I'm like, who? I'm telling you, I know Coco Golf in the family. I know Corey. I know her dad. I know her grandma. I know them. Anyway, so what was I talking about? I just had to tell y'all that story about I had my deck of cards, and if my family see you, they're going to tell you it's things that I like to do. And that little dancing, I get on the floor. God just said he finished screaming. God be so many places until I ain't even going to tell Gotten to call me tonight, because Gotten live was so crunk tonight. I said, Lord, I had to go do my live, but I said Gotten is something else. God, I didn't want to laugh. I said, Gotten just honestly, Gotten would just say what he got to say for real, and he don't have no recourses to it. Okay, you know what? I felt like to calm down a minute, because you know what, y'all had me out here dancing and juking and doing the hully gully and stuff like that. Yes, Tyrone, like, no, we don't do hully gullies in Florida. Yes, they do. Tyrone, they do hully gullies up there in D-Land and Pearson and stuff. Yes, you know what I had to do just now in order to kind of calm my mode down. But this is when I feel like getting up and yes, what did Tyrone say? I don't think that their black male tennis player is ranked number 7 unless he is European. No, he's European. I think European, something like that. He's from another country. I thought Australia, but he's the girl said he's like either number 7 or 8 in the country. And I don't know what his name is, but I can tell you what, he signed his deck of cards for me, and he took pictures. But I'll get his name because the last day is tomorrow. And I'll put that name there. Let me get through this chat, child, before these men go to going off of me. You know what? One thing about Queen, she don't never get to my name while I'm on there. Because they will go off. Even though everybody know they could call me. Y'all know y'all could call me. It's going to come a time y'all going to be wanting to be calling me. And you ain't going to be able to get through. And y'all know it. I said, yeah, I'm going to have to limit them calls to 15 minutes. Because, ooh. But some calls you can't limit. Because when they go to talking to you, like, okay, I got some questions. But you're gonna have to go back and listen, Tyrone, to the call with me and Steven. Anyway, 400 Circle Media said, let us know again that he was out with the family. EJ say, very hard to find Kool-Aid in South Italy's markets. Oh my goodness. EJ, EG, what the hell do y'all got over there? So if I come to Italy, I got the BYO, I got to bring my own bottle. Y'all, so what, y'all just get drunk off red wine? Kool-Aid. Do y'all get drunk off y'all own just wine and what, liquor? Thank you for them hearts. Whew. That's how I felt too. That's how I felt. Now, who would want to text me? My goodness. See, that's gonna be another call. That, you know what, I'm gonna see there. That's what gonna have to happen too. I'm gonna have to let people text me. But when y'all text me, you know I'm gonna read the message. I'm not even gonna start that one. But you know what? If y'all want to text me, if it makes you feel better to text me, then you're more than welcome to text me. But I'm gonna read the text. Is that a deal? I'm telling you, if you text me, I'm still gonna read the text. They want to text me. That should be interesting. That's interesting. Huh. You know what? In a way, that seems like something. That seems like something Insatiable would like to do. And I'm not being funny. I don't know. Again, I don't know what made me say that. I don't know what made me pinpoint Insatiable. It just makes me feel like with Insatiable, I feel like Insatiable would probably have to text me first. It's just another. So Steven said they should call instead of texting. But listen to this, Steven. I understand that too. But some people are so shy, they still don't even want to expose their voice yet. Some people don't want to do that yet. Some people are not even on that level yet. But here's the good part about it. Me reading a text message is just like reading a chat. I still find interest in texting back as well. You get what I'm saying? See what the key to it is? When you really talking about mental health and whether or not a person really have mental health or whether or not a person this, that, or the other, I just feel like you got to get to the core thing first. And you need to get a person to where they're comfortable at first before they can start opening up to you. And you got some people that might not be, like some people might be open to sit in my face and talk. Like you, Steven, for now, I think you're very open with talking with me on the phone. But I think you'll be very intimidated if you were talking in my face. So I feel like you would have to talk on the phone with me a little bit more to where you would even feel comfortable. And I'm sure I'm not making that up. And so I just feel like Insatiable is one where his first recourse of conversation would be more comfortable with a text message. But then that's also getting him to open up more even through a text message. And then he'll get to a space to where, you know, he'll want to slowly jump into a phone call. And if he get a phone call, once he sees it's a safe call, my God, it got to be. I'm telling you, hey, I'm sure Insatiable is still here. Insatiable. Does that make sense? Is that something? Is that something Insatiable? I'm telling you, I just feel like Insatiable is that person. And even listen, even with Steven, you notice Steven didn't answer me yet either. Because I said, even Steven, I think Steven would be more comfortable talking to me on the phone right now. But I'm just saying, that's how people are in general. You got to just feel where their comfort zone is in order to even get them comfortable to even really talk. And honestly, to really listen. Because a person that's more introverted, you first got to get them to listen to you. Because them the type of people that'll make you think they like bookworms and they really listening, they're paying attention. And they might, you want every that's needed. But they're not really listening to you. Anyways, I know y'all say, where does this woman come up with these train of thoughts? I don't know where I came up with the train of thoughts. I don't know. Hey, Larry. I know Larry probably saying, did she just skip the chat? Oh my goodness. Hey, Larry, are you still in the building? Because I did repeat that because Larry said, no, Queen, you never messed up. And Larry know what I'm talking about. See, the key to my chat is when I come back and talk to you. But you know what? 400 Circle Media got a bad memory at 44 years old because he don't remember a damn thing. Okay? And what 400 Circle Media decided to do was him decided to send all his 1,000 messages in the chat. And then he don't remember none of his questions. They ain't got nothing to do with it because let me tell you, when I'm talking to Larry, when I'm talking to Insatiable, when I'm talking to Steven, and when I'm talking to Gotten, they may block everybody else out. But when I'm talking to them, my man right there, they respond back to me just like that. Because that's how you also show a person that you're paying attention to them. And Gotten could be in the middle of a whole nother live, and he could be the host and he talking. And if I say Gotten gonna say yes, TQ. And Gotten gonna be on the live, and Gotten gonna say, hold on, let me call TQ. I'm just telling you, certain men are certain ways. Child, I know that, y'all. Y'all probably saying, who is this weird lady that act like she a psychic or something? Please don't say that. Because I do talk too much like I be knowing something. I don't know nothing, I'm telling you. Did somebody, wait a minute, did somebody say something about some lips or something? Hold on, because I seen Miriam Marcelo. Are you still in the building down there in the chat somewhere? Hey, I am going through this live and I'm calling you out if you just landed in my business and my premises and in my life. EXO, I wonder if he's still in the audience hating tell he need to bring somebody else with him. Tyrone, thank you so much. Tyrone let me know that he was from Miami, South Florida, Miami side. I think when I did like this, when I went to cocking the thing back like you on a motorcycle and you know how to bounce with it like that, I went, Tyrone said, whoa, where's she from? Where's she from? Where's she from, y'all? Where's she from? Hey, Tyrone, did you think that? Anyways. So, again, Juicy World probably gone. Juicy World probably say, she didn't give me no attention. EG, you still in the building, EG? And I cannot believe EG telling me they don't got nothing down. I don't know what I'm gonna do in Italy other than drink wine. Do y'all got a sweet red wine in Italy that I'll be able to enjoy and maybe say I can't hardly open my eyes to? I mean, because I got Kool-Aid and I keep my eyes open with the Kool-Aid and I close them a little bit. So I'm just wondering what I'm gonna get when I go to Italy. And I don't do your little drugs and stuff like that. You can save that for yourself. And don't put nothing in my drink either. No, sir. Did I tell y'all that story about me, how I am when I go out places, like I go out to clubs and stuff like that, And people will honestly think I'm joking. Thank you for them hearts. People will honestly think I'm joking. But here's the thing. When I go out to a club, please don't slide me no drink. I'm just telling you all one of my pet peeves. I do not like a man to slide me a drink. Don't slide me a drink. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't slide me a drink. I don't like a man. I don't go to slide me a drink. When I say slide me a drink, like you across the room, you slide people, you come and bring you a drink over. No, don't do that. If you come over and buy a drink sitting right there at the bar, that's different. But I don't know. I just always had a problem with that. And I don't know. That's just, I'm telling you, that's one of my pet peeves. And like men hitting on me at clubs and stuff like that when I used to go out and stuff. But I've always been like that ever since I went out. All I need to do, because I have my drink before I get to the club. What people don't know, I have a drink before I get to the club. So when I get to the club, whatever I drink, I'm just sipping on it just because I'm in your messy club. And half of the time, they drinks be disgusting. I make better drinks than that. And then so I just jam. At that point, the only thing I'm honestly looking for, and y'all gonna think I'm joking, I'm only looking for a good DJ with good music and a mirror and a big dance floor. And I don't need nobody on the floor with me. Everybody can go take a seat and I'll just case the room and just jam just like that. And I've been like this forever. If my family ever see me, they're gonna tell you I like to have certain hors d'oeuvres at the party. I like to have a good mixed drink, and don't give us any kind of drink, a good mixed drink. And I want somewhere sneak up on you, kind of like, because I like to make the mixed drinks like that too. And a deck of cards, music, deck of cards. You don't see I had this deck of cards right here. I wish I knew anybody that knew how to play spades, and y'all tell me if there's any competitions anywhere. And I would definitely like to be a part of those competitions. I need to start making sure I announce that. If y'all have any places that y'all know, I'll definitely try to get in. That's how sporadic of a life I like. Like I like to, I'll jump on the plane to go play some spades. And I'm telling you, don't sit to that damn table if you can't play. I don't care. Don't come to the table if you're a little kid. Listen, that's why I don't like to play with kids at the table. And I don't like to play with people that don't know how to play at the table. Because what people don't know is when you really know how to play spades, you can always make something out of nothing. The books come from nothing. They don't get that. I don't care what you come with. I'm going to get you. And don't try to renege. I don't give a damn. Don't do it. Because I'm going to catch it. Thank you, Steven. Now. See, now I'm going to have to come up with something for real, because Steven loves to send me hearts. Insatiable sends me hearts when he feel like it. And it be some good moments when he do it. But Larry send hearts too. So I'm just going to say thank you so much for the hearts. Because I really don't know who's sending me my hearts this time. I definitely got, I definitely have to. I got to get some emojis. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna put that on my list. I got to try to find some emojis, like my own specialty emojis. And I wish with my specialty emojis, honestly, I wish I was able to assign. I want to be able to assign emojis to the man. And then listen, and then I want to switch the emojis up when they come in the room. Yeah, you know what I mean when I say that? Like I want to have the emojis. Right, I want to have the emojis. I see you, Stevens. I want to have the emojis, and then you know that this the emoji that you've been having. But then you come in one day and your emoji switched. Like, oh no, that's how I felt today. That's how I felt you was today. See, I like playing little games like that. I like stuff like that because that's the type of stuff that keep me entertained. Y'all say, how is this lady basically entertaining her own ass? Honestly, I'm not entertaining my own ass. I'm just talking because that's what I like to do. Some folks call me a chatterbox, and I'm going to still stand firm on it. I truly don't feel like I'm a chatterbox, and I'm not being funny. I'm only grinning because so many say the same thing, and I promise you I disagree to an extent. You see how I'm doing this necklace? You want me to wring your neck for saying something like that, boy? Mm-hmm. She a fan, she a fan, she a... I love this. You know what? I can't even, I need to look. I know it's a tag back there somewhere. And I need to get this tag because I never wore this. I need to get this tag. And I need to see if they have this in another color. But it got to be a spicy color. And I'll take these things right here. Maybe I need, see, I'm telling you, I like to kind of invent my own type of look. Because I really don't be finding, if I see a woman dressing, and I look at this woman, it's this one Malaysia. She used to be on Basketball Wives. I ain't like her latest looks, but look like she's trying to get back to herself. I don't know what happened. Maybe the money changed her and she started downgrading what she wear. I'm like, no, girl, you classy, you sassy, you sexy. I want you to always stay like that. Take them damn Converse off. I'm just saying. I like sexy, classy. I really do. I don't give a damn. If you're a woman and you sexy like that, well, I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with you saying that another woman is sexy? I like to see different type of classiness. I like to see a person that's bold, like take any kind of chances. And they done took some bold chances, like throw on an army suit like this, just like this. Look. Who you know would be so bold with army outfit on, with, I mean, bright orange zebra print earrings, and a pair of spike boots? Who would you see do that? I did it. Now what? Who would you see do something like that? A bold person that got an eye for fashion, and I wish I could come up with my own little pieces, because I'm telling you, I be having to throw my clothes together. Because first of all, I don't know who gave who the hell the right to go to trying to make clothes for tall women. I mean, they F up every time they try. I promise you, for Lord, they do. They messes it up. They messes it. When I tell you they messes it up, they F's it up. They better be glad I don't curse like that. I would have said they ucks it up. I'm not joking. And if you're a tall man, you know what I go through as a woman. Because one of the sought after sizes for a tall man is a 36. And if there's any tall men in the audience, they'll tell you that's a sought after size. It's almost next to like a large and an extra large, because that's such a middleman tall size until 36 is imperative in the man's world. I mean, it depends on how tall you are, and the average man will come close to that height, like 36. And I know my daddy, my brothers, they're far over 6'5", all of them. And then I am 6'2", but I'm also tall. And then I got my son who's 6'6". And I can remember his grandma went and bought him some shorts. I'm like, no, you can't do nothing like that, lady. You can't do that. No. We don't got that one. And he put his arm up like this. There go the shirt looking like a halter top. I'm like, no, you can't put my son on a halter top like that. He ain't cutesy like that. You can't do it. And that's for tall people. But I wish because I be looking at stuff and I'm like, ooh, I wish I could kind of just recreate it in this way. And what I do in my own way, I recreate it that way that I like it. I know y'all like, what the hell she talking about? She talking about her life. She telling you what she like. Thank you. I guess they telling me, now they telling me this, when they send them hearts out to me now, they're sending those hearts out to me, basically telling me, Queen, calm down and let's get to the chat. Because I don't got none of the men that would have called and complained and I'm taking too long. It ain't their night tonight. So it must be the night for me to have my calm down men in the audience. Thank you, man. And you know what I want to do too? I want to definitely tell Larry thank you. Thank you, Larry, for coming back. I honestly feel like Larry, even though he didn't say it, I think what Larry did, Larry kind of shied away from the fight. And Larry, yep, that's what he did. Larry shied away from a fight. And the problem with it is that wasn't right. It wasn't right that Larry shied away from a fight, because the fight it had nothing to do with him. And had he came in and said something, we would have nipped it in the bud. But Larry shied away from the fight. And at one time, honestly, Larry, I said, oh, Larry must be gone. I said, I wonder where Larry is at. I haven't seen Larry. And I really was wondering where you were at. And then I thought about it one day and I said to myself, I said, I wonder what's really going on with Larry. I said, because I normally would see Larry. And then when I talked to you the other day, I figured it out. I said, yeah, Larry shied away from a fight. But I want Larry to know that fight didn't have nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him at all. But anyway, even if he did feel a certain way, you don't got to shy away. You could just talk about it with me. And the reason why I can relate to Larry on that side, and I'm not throwing a bone at Larry to hit him in the head. I'm only telling him that I understand what side he came from, because he shied away from a fight. Only because he like, okay, wait a minute, man. This honestly is a sensitive situation. One, I don't want her to think that I would do nothing like that. And two, she looked like she pissed at me like I had something to do with it. Here's the thing. I do understand Larry's side of it as well, because Larry, like me, every fight with my family, I told y'all I don't argue with my family. Every single one of my fights with my family, I pretty much walked away and never said what was on my mind. I never ever got a chance to say how I feel about things. So when they did something to me, they'll tell you they wouldn't see me for 2 years, 3 years, whatever the case may be. Now it probably has been about 3 years since the family have seen me, 2.5, 3 years, something like that. And that's what I always did. And one of the reasons why I did that is because I never wanted to get into a fight with a family member and I say something to them and I could never take it back. So that's one of the reasons why I shied away from a fight. I got in one argument with my baby sister. And that was, I think that was in 2015, something like that. And I stopped talking to her because she said things to me and she shouldn't have, because I had nothing to do with it. And she thought she pointed at the wrong person and it had nothing to do with me. And she cussed me out bad. And I didn't even know she was on the phone. But the long story short is, she the only one that I ever went toe to toe like that with. And when I did that, it almost killed me, because I never argued with my family before. I don't do that. I'm not being funny. I don't do it. Before I argue with somebody that I really care about and that I really love, I'll walk away and I'll just let the pain go away in the end. And for doing something like that could be good in a big boy or big girl on one side. But then I'm learning also in life now because I used to tell my daddy that. I said, well, you know what? You got to run behind somebody. Because he said, oh, I'm not running behind nobody. And I thought about that. I'm like, no, you got to run behind somebody. You got to run behind somebody, because if you don't run behind at least somebody, you're going to leave here with nothing in your heart. You're going to leave here empty. So I started realizing and understanding that the old family that I had, it was time for me to leave them be, because I couldn't change things or anything like that. So whatever happens, it happened. But it also taught me going forward, if I have something to say it, because these days are more critical than the other days. And if you continue to walk away, you don't never know who you kind of walking away from, if that make any sense. That's a topic. Anyway, I don't want to get all sentimental. So, Larry, if you understood that, you understand. Anyway, and I'm thank you for Hunter Circle Media letting us know. Queen, hearts, all of that. He gave everything. I don't know. Look like my man been at a 10 hunt tonight. What's wrong, boys? Y'all happy with what's going on here? What's going on? Y'all can't put no kind of do thumbs and stuff, go in chats. Thank you for the hearts, but I want to see some love. I want to see like, oh, Queen, I like that you said that. That makes sense. What is all that about? Anyways, I'm getting down to the chat, but Insatiable Dear said, have you ever thought about getting you a sketch and pad and come up with your own design of heels and clothes, emoji, earrings, and jewelry? Insatiable, I think about that all the time. The only problem is I don't know how to do it. I told you I started doing all of this by myself. So all of it is sitting there. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, maybe one day I'll get a manager or something, because I know it's so much on my plate in my mind, because you know I'm the blueprint here. And that's one of them. Because I think I really do want my own emojis. Even off this platform, I want my own emojis. And my own emojis, honestly, Insatiable, thank you for saying that, because my own emojis even would be special for you. That lets you know just how much I would be thinking about you, because this is Insatiable's emoji. And when I think about Insatiable, that particular emoji is what I resonate with Insatiable, not just because I resonate with it, but because I understand Insatiable, I'm sure he's going to resonate with this emoji as well. And some people say, what is this woman talking about? Insatiable know what I'm talking about. Don't you, Insatiable? And Stephen do too. That's when people are really paying attention. And then Rebecca flew in. Rebecca say, hey, thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Rebecca flew in and say, hey, child. But you know what I do appreciate about my women? When they do fly in and speak, they may not stay, but I appreciate that. You know why? Because every little bit counts. So I can't knock them. They saying, hey, Queen. In other words, you don't got to beat me up, Queen. I just want to let you know I see you, girl. So guess what? You got to embrace when they come in, fly in, leave a message, because every one of them count. She didn't say anything where I had to say, let me sit up to this desk and read what this said. I didn't have to do that, y'all. And listen, if y'all out there in my parking lot, if y'all, wait a minute, yes, and yes, I honestly like to be dressed up just like this. These neighbors of mine probably be like, girl, every time we see this woman, she dressed up, and I'm like, boy, every time I see you, you dressed down. I see how y'all women be crossing the street staring at me and then don't want to speak. Oh, thank you for the hearts. They might be too intimidated to speak. I don't blame them. Anyway. Thank you again. 400 Circle Media said that he was out with the family. And yes, y'all not going to believe that. I'm about to get caught up with this chat just like this. EG said even harder to find some good weed in South Italy. We talked about that. He said that, oh, look at that. So handsome she is. Oh, thank you so much. I know he's from another country, so he don't know handsome relates to male. 2 children, me. Juice would say hello again, even though he already said hi when we was up there in the chat. He just wanted me to just say his name and just say he said hi again, but I gave him that much. Anyway, EG say love that. EG say no, Queen. He know what he talking about, but I don't think EG is here. Juice WRLD, and I asked Juice WRLD what did that mean, and he haven't told me yet. Jeffrey Bird. Hey, Jeffrey, I see you popping in. Just stay right there where you at, Jeffrey. I'll be there to get you in a second, Blue Bear. And make sure you go back and replay the tape because you missed some things. Anyway, Juice WRLD gave me 3 smiley faces with 3 angel crowns. Thank you so much, Juice. I definitely appreciate and needed that because I had a really, really down day today. But I got prepped back up when I came in. I knew that I was going to be talking to my men. But before I go to bed, I would like to talk to at least one more of my men. So y'all choose who's going to call me because I have a question for you, please. I don't want to have to choose anyone. So I want somebody to call me because I have a question. Please. Anyway. Oh, thank you for them hearts. Thank you for them hearts, baby. Thank you for them hearts, darling. Thank you for those hearts, darling. Anyway, Juice WRLD made it clear. I asked you what happened here. I know I read this. What happened here was I asked Juice WRLD what made him name himself Juice WRLD. He never answered my question, but he came back and said, I have another account, and it's under Snoop Dogg. And I'm saying to myself, now mind you, Juice WRLD is the first one that flew in and was trying to tell me that the question that I asked didn't make sense. But this coming from Juice WRLD, who honestly, he didn't answer the question yet. You get what I'm saying? He hasn't answered the question, but I say, you know what, Juice? I'm going to let that slide for the night. I'm going to let that slide for a couple of different reasons. We talked about it, but you got to go and replay the chat for that. That's the only way I'm going to get through because then y'all going to make me repeat stuff. No, go replay if you wasn't here to listen because you should be on time anyway. Anyway, and then there goes the queen where she misspelled the word. Hello, B. Comma. All my men. A-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Men time. Men. And I love that. Men time. Men. Y'all better record that. That's gonna be a hit watch. And she said, hello, B. Forgot the comma, knowing she did. All my men, Aleen's. The hotline number is 561-599-8367. And I sent all my men Aleen's, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 of my favorite hearts. And I said, once my heart heals, by then I'll probably have my own heart emoji. And when my heart start healed, y'all gonna see me start taking. If anybody remember, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll be putting 5 hearts inside my comment, right? So as my heart heals, I'm gonna take a heart away and replace it with a solid. We got a guest. Hold on, boys. Y'all make sure y'all listen and protect me. It's all about you.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Ryan.
Who?
Ryan.
Ryan. Yo, this Ryan. Where you from, Ryan?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh my goodness, you from Jacksonville?
By way of Gainesville.
Okay. Wait a minute. Are you still in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay. So you right up the street from me.
Aren't you like in down there by Daytona? Not Daytona, but Fort Lauderdale?
Palm Beach County, yes. I'm right next door to Fort Lauderdale. That's called Broward County.
Yeah, Broward.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. And you know what? When I had my trucking company, one of my companies was with Amazon, and I had to go to one of the places in Jacksonville to kind of like straighten out some things that was going on with my truck. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way I can live in Jacksonville. I said they just ridiculous here. And I vowed not to go back to Jacksonville, not to do no runs, but I do want to go to Jacksonville to visit.
Yeah, well, people say it's a big country and we slow, but I like it.
No, Jacksonville isn't slow. Anybody who said Jacksonville is slow, they better look again. Because what is it? Jacksonville is the largest city area-wise in the world. It's something area-wise because Jacksonville area is humongous. From the East Coast all the way to the West. They the largest area something.
Well, we got a lot of land.
Of course you do. Most cities and counties don't run from the east, from the beach, all the way. Because when is Jacksonville is over around what, Tallahassee?
No, Tallahassee is more west, and we're all the way east.
Correct.
Tallahassee all the way west.
What's the cutoff state? What's the cutoff county?
Actually, I think Tallahassee even has a different time zone.
Yeah, they do. They do. I think they're like 1 hour behind us.
Yeah, it takes about 3 hours to get Tallahassee from Jacksonville.
Okay. Well, what's the next county behind Jacksonville?
You got underneath it would be St. Augustine.
Oh, that's the east side. West, headed west.
Yep. No. That's still east. That's coastal.
No, I'm saying headed west. What's the next county headed west?
Oh. Lake City.
Lake City. Marietta. Yeah, because past Marietta, if I'm not mistaken, is Tallahassee, right? I was thinking Marietta, but either way it go.
Well, you're going to get to Lake City before you get to
Marietta.
Tallahassee.
Correct.
You got to go through Lake City to get Tallahassee.
Right. Okay. Well, you know what? That was an interesting Jacksonville conversation. What is on your mind tonight, Ryan?
Finances. Get my finances in order, basically.
Oh. You got to get your finances in order?
Yeah.
Wow, what happened?
I got some power moves I need to make.
Okay. So what you trying to do? Open up your company or?
Well, yeah, I was trying to start like non-emergency transport business.
Wow.
You know, driving my own vehicle.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm in the process of getting that off the ground.
Okay. How far along are you in it?
I would say about 70%. Okay, you know what we're going to do, Ryan? We're going to make sure that we put a special prayer out there for you, too, because we definitely want you to get that off the ground, because you get that off the ground, you got all kind of contracts with the state, the government. I mean, the money is endless in that area. I mean, and then you can even expand from there. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, a lot of expansion.
It's recession proof.
Correct, because you're gonna always need that type of service, and you're gonna realize.
Unfortunately, you know, people are always sick.
Right. But fortunately, it's an unfortunate. But fortunately, it's also a form of a moneymaker, and you just have to admit it, because anything you do is a form of a moneymaker, whether it need to help the weak, the poor, the rich, the strength. I mean, that's what the world is revolved around. And I think that's a real good industry for you to get in. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's something where I was like, whoa, I was almost about to talk to Ryan off the call. Because that's an interesting business to be in. I can remember when my daddy was saying that about getting into that type of service where you just provide certain transportations and stuff.
I hope I can wrap everything up within the next month.
Oh,
Be
wow.
on and pop.
Okay. And you know what? And what I would like for you to do, Ryan, I definitely would like you to keep us posted on that. I would like for you to call back in and keep us posted. But I have a question for you. You said that I actually have two questions, but I'm going to ask you this first. You said that you needing to get your finances back in order. Were you only referring to trying to get the business off the ground, or are you referring to, like, you know, you're financially hurting right now? Business wise. Okay. I just wanted to make sure and be clear, because we definitely want to send some prayers out to you.
Yeah. I think it's looking good. It's looking good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Why you laughing, Ryan? It's going to be good. Why wouldn't it be good? How long you been manifesting this?
Well, it's been on my mind, but I'm just now taking action.
That's right. But how long has it been on your mind?
I'd say for about 6 months or so.
Okay.
But just didn't do it.
Right. That's okay. And the point of the matter is, you've been manifesting for this. This is the year 2025. If you go back, I want you to take time, and I want you to go back and look at my short. And it's just like a 15-30-second short, something like that, just saying this is the year 2025. This is the first full moon of 2025, and it's a special moon. And I want you to go back and look at that short, and I want you to tell the Lord what you want. You go look at that short. It's under the first full moon. And I said, I know there was a lot of people that missed that moon, but that was the moon where you want to get out and you want to look at that moon and say what you want, because we already been manifesting. Now it's time for us to get what belonged to us. We work hard. We've been struggling, hustling all our lives. Now it's time for us to find grace and mercy and peace and do things that make us happy.
Yeah, I ain't getting no younger.
That's right.
I'm 50.
Okay.
I'm 50 years old.
You 50 years old. Have you been through a lot?
I'll say, yeah. I've been through kind of special. Well, last year was a rough one.
Wow. And you know what? I'm not going to put that pressure on you to talk about it right now. But you know what, Ryan? Whenever you're in the mood to talk about it, we definitely can hold a conversation. We don't have to do it during the live. Like, you got my phone number. You're more than welcome to call me outside of the live. Just do know that whenever you do call me, the call is recorded, though. Just know that part of it, and I'll mention it again. But you don't have to talk about it right now in front of everybody. But if you ever want to start talking and get anything off your mind, or even call in and ask a question, you're more than welcome to pick up the phone. I'll answer the phone. If I can get to the phone, I'm going to answer the phone. Is that a deal?
Sounds like a plan. So, whether I'm live or not, you saying I'm being recorded?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong. You got things, and guess what? I asked that question because I don't know. I just felt like you had a lot of things on your mind and you really want to talk about things you just ain't really been able to vent. I just felt, because you sound tense. I could feel it. I'm just being honest with you.
Well, I didn't know you could detect all that over the phone.
Oh, is it true?
Kinda, yeah.
When you say kinda, what's kinda?
Well, I'm just stressing a little bit. I'm trying to get approved for a loan.
Right.
And that's all. So I can take this to the next level. What I'm trying to do with this business.
You're gonna get it. And you know what? You got to take a deep breath, and you got to remember, In order for you to get it, you got to manifest that you're going to get it, because all things is possible. And you can lift your head up. You did what you got to do. You know what it's going to take to get it. You know what it's going to take to run it. You just got to let it go and say, may God be the glory. I want this. I got this. You should now start talking in what you got now. Start talking into what you got. And then also start making sure you start writing out that blueprint. That's what you start doing. That's when you start manifesting it, like right now, because you know it's happening right now, you know. So you're going to be okay. You got this. And I do want you to make sure that you keep us posted and let us know how things are coming along, even if you have a stumbling block. Because I'm going to tell you why I want you to keep us posted, regardless to what. Because you never know. There may be someone on the other side listening. See, don't look at that, oh, only 5 people, there's 4 people. That don't mean anything. There's people on the other side that are still listening. That's why it ends up being a different set of numbers. And someone may hear you saying something and may be in the business or may be able to answer in the chat, you know, one of the questions that you might have. In other words, there may be somebody out there that can either relate to you or even guide you in a different direction, or to give you an answer to something that you might need help with. I'm just saying, keep us abreast, because you never know, someone might need your knowledge or someone might even be able to help you. You never know.
Yeah, like maybe I can like network with
Correct. Exactly. And now that you're telling me that, what that actually does for me is, because I'm going to make sure, Ryan, that I remember the business and the industry that you're in. And so when someone else come in the chat, and I definitely mention it, and then when someone else comes in the chat and I hear that they're in the same industry with you, if you're on, you'll hear me mention it to them, because that's a part of networking as well. That's a part of my channel where I feel like I should be here, and I can connect you to other channels. You know, there's so many other channels on here that that can offer you a certain service, or even just be a supportive or lead you in a different circle for resources. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to, make sure you keep us posted. Is that a deal?
That's a deal.
Okay, but I got one question to ask you before you leave, though. And you don't really got to get long-winded. I just really want to know. It could be simple. It could be long. It could be hysterical. It could be true. It could be not true. But it's your truth, and you saying it and you answering it. This is only if you want to. I want to ask you a question, Ryan. Do you think men taught women how to cheat?
Absolutely not. Everybody's their own individual. I mean, if a woman cheats, that's her nature. If a man cheats, that's his nature. I mean, if you're loyal, you're loyal. I don't think you could teach nobody how to be disrespectful. If that's your character, that's who you are, man or woman. That's how I feel.
Okay. And I know I just asked a question, and I know you're not looking for my answer right now, but I'll hold my answer to another time. But that
you think we're a little bit responsible?
Oh, okay. So so did you want me to answer that question, or you just want me to listen to your answer?
Do you think men are slightly responsible?
Oh, you don't think men are fully responsible?
No, I'm saying slightly. I know we ain't fully.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna fully answer the question for you, but I'm gonna just probably leave you on this thought. And thank you so much, Ryan, for answering the question. But maybe on a live when I got all men on the panel, I want to do a live with all men on the panel. Then I'll maybe I'll answer some of these questions on that type of panel. That's if anybody out there want to have that type of conversation. But when I think about it, and not to go too deep into it, because I know you got to get to bed, and then you don't even really got to get to bed. You got to get back to watching me, and I'm ready for you to do it, Ryan. You better believe it. Anyway.
Yeah.
You like watching me, Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Oh my goodness, Ryan. You know what? Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. And I got to make sure I start showing you more homage when you fly in and land, okay? I'll make sure I start showing you a little bit more homage. Anyway.
I might have to make a trip down south.
Oh my goodness, you will? Will you make a trip down south? You know, Ryan, if you had to make a trip down south, where would you take me at for dinner?
I'm not too familiar with Southern Florida.
Okay.
So
what about with me? Are you familiar with me?
Well, I don't know what you like to eat. I don't know if you're a vegetarian or you like to eat meat. Or first, I would ask you, what's your favorite restaurant?
Right.
And would you like to go?
That's right. That's right. Okay. And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what your homework is? Your homework, Ryan, is you got to go back to one of my videos and you got to see in one of my videos, and it's really in all of them, where to tell you like what type of food I eat and how I eat. So next time you'll be able to tell me what I eat and don't eat. I'm not even going to pay attention to the reel. I'm not doing it. I seen them fly in. I didn't see anything yet. But anyway, Ryan, I just have one question, and thank you so much, Ryan. I'm sure by the next video or live or so, you'll come back and say, Queen, I wanted to call you because I realize now what you eat. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But thank you so much again, Ryan. But when it comes to the question is, do I think men taught women how to cheat? I'm just gonna say this. Kool-Aid people. I'm gonna say this, Ryan. I'm gonna say this. Ryan, why are you Ryan, answer me, why are you laughing right now? Because you know I'm about to give you a good one, or you think I'm about to give you a bad one, or you think I'm about to rip you one?
I don't know, really. I mean, I don't think you're gonna rip me one.
Definitely won't. Definitely won't.
But I would like to hear a brief explanation of how you think about that subject.
Okay, and I'll give you a brief explanation. And when I give you this brief explanation of it, if you decide that you want to hear more on another live, call me back when I take my mind off of this conversation. Call me back and bring it up again. And then I'll tell you the rest of it then too. So the reason why I understand what you're saying when you say slightly, you say men are slightly to blame for whether or not, wait a minute, women are to blame for themselves cheating. But wait, before I ask the question, have you ever cheated before?
Oh, now you get it.
Oh, okay. You don't have to. All you have to do is say, I don't want to answer. Don't answer. Anyway, so Ryan don't want to answer that. The answer. Okay. You're saying.
Yes, I am.
Okay. You know what? That's a man. Right there. And you know what? Thank you, Ryan, for owning that one. We definitely appreciate you. You got one up on Steven because Steven said he didn't.
I'm more mature now.
That's right. And I was about to say it.
Trying to find yourself.
I was about to say it. Thank you, Steven. See, Steven? You listening, Steven?
Yeah.
Listen, Ryan, you know, I was telling Steven because I had a conversation with Steven, and Steven kind of said something kind of sort of him and there, and he said what he didn't do. And then we have Ryan on the line, and Ryan is making it clear. He did it when he was immature. But now that he's older, he sees things a little bit more differently. So now he's not doing those things like that anymore. But the question was, do I think men, did they teach women how to cheat? And Ryan said, everybody is responsible for making their own decisions because everybody have to hold themselves accountable for what they did. Did that sum up what you said, Ryan, or not really?
Pretty much.
Okay. So it pretty much summed up what Ryan said. So my question again was, men, did you teach women how to cheat? So I don't go too deep in the waters. I just want to know, not your mom, Ryan, but let's go to your grandmother and your great-grandmother. Back when your grandmother and your great-grandmothers were being wives, were they pretty much home keeping kids and stuff? Okay. So they were pretty much at home keeping children. No,
because you know,
let me finish.
On the outskirts of Gainesville, and I got a lot of country family down there. My grandma grew up in a small town called Montejo. So my grandma grew up after my granddad sold moonshine.
Okay. So was grandma doing what she was supposed to do? Taking kids, keeping kids, trying to do the church thing, being the mama thing, taking care of the husband. And the husbands pretty much went out and made the money. Grandma did what she had to do in the house. I'm talking about grandma and great grandma. They were doing everything they had to do in the house. And what was told that granddaddies was out there doing?
Well, to be honest, I never met my grandfather, but then my grandma remarried.
Right.
And I had a step grandfather.
Right.
But he really, I don't really know what. I was too young. I don't know what he was out there doing, but he would always take us on the back of the truck and take us down the dirt roads everywhere he went, whenever we visited. So, you know, I ain't never seen him womanizing, not one time, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. So it was told that, and we're talking about going back a little bit. It was, to me, it was told that the mom stayed home and kept the kids. The mom stayed home and cooked the food. The mom stayed home and make sure that the house was ran. And that's when you hear me say the word, it was told that. Go back a little bit, because we're talking about, did men teach women how to cheat? Because if it started out that mama used to be home taking care of kids and keeping family and keeping house, so when Pa came back in, everything was already in order. Pa was not just working. What was some of the things Pa was out there doing other than making other babies and making other children? While mom, wait a minute. While mom, you know where I'm going at. And this is why I say I didn't want to have this conversation unless I was sitting with a panel of men. And here's my thing, man. I like to let y'all talk first, because I'm telling you, when I take the mic, I don't like to pass it back because I gave you your chance. This is why I don't want to have this conversation. Now you see where, because you already could see where I'm getting ready to go at, right, Ryan?
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah,
of course you got a rebuttal once I started talking, but I already asked you the question. You gave me your answer. but it's okay though, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make you talk, because when I gave you the floor, you couldn't take off until I led you down the road. That's what happened. It's a good thing. I like that. But I'm sure this is why I say I really didn't want to talk about it. I said I wanted to talk about it when everybody was seated at the table, because isn't it? Wouldn't that be a fiery conversation?
Yeah, but I'm saying, let's just use some fictional names while Jesse out there earning a living, early in the house, opening up the back door for James. You know, Jesse won't be back for 8 to 10 hours.
Okay.
But then she done opened up the back door for James. You don't think that was happening back in the day?
So you're right. It probably did happen back in the days, but you know what? You think it just happened back in the day just because what, mama didn't have nothing to do?
Well,
you think what? See, no, I'm just asking one question. See, I asked a question. I be liking my questions answered first. Do you think moms was just opening the door for the milkman just because she didn't have nothing to do? That's all I ask. Do you think moms had a lot to do?
It goes back to your character. Some women are essential, unable to be sexually pleased. Gotta be with them. Gotta be with them.
I got you. And you know what? This conversation can go so far down in the river until This is why I'm telling you, I like to have conversations like this. And I kind of do, honestly, I like to let everybody take the floor, Ryan. And you see why I like to let everybody take the floor? Because when I get the mic, I don't pass it back. And that's the joy of me. I tell people all the time to sit to a round table with anybody. I like everybody to go before me. I really do. Because if they go after me, boy, it's going to be like war in hell. Because, boy, I'm going to open up so many doors until ain't nobody gonna know which door to go through, damn it, and which one to close. They're gonna be writing stuff down on the pad while I'm sitting there dancing while you talking. I'm listening to you, but listen, everybody that has spoken, I can tell you what each person said. But the problem with it is, Ryan, when I take the mic, this is where people say, wait a minute, she wasn't just pretty. Wait a minute, she don't just throw them legs up because she really be exercising. This lady right here got some damn common sense. I got a little bit of something saying. And I love conversations like this. And I'm going to tell you another thing. The reason why I love conversations like this is because it's nothing you could tell me where I'm not going to rebuttal you on the other side. The reason why I'm telling you is that because I was raised in a house with all men. And whenever you get ready to have this conversation with me, and I mean, it's going to be a conversation. And and I can almost promise you, it's not going to be a 5-minute call. But if you're ready to have that conversation, I'm ready to have it. But I don't want to do it tonight because you see how long you've been on the phone with me, Ryan. Just admit it, Ryan. You just don't want to get off the line with me.
I haven't counted these. I don't know what. Let me see. In almost 30 minutes. It's 27.38 seconds ago.
Hey, did you realize it was that long?
No, I did not.
Exactly. And doesn't it feel good to be able to talk to somebody where you can get a word in? It makes you start thinking about things a little bit differently. And you finally can kind of find and talk to somebody with like a like mind to say, okay, it's your turn. Yeah. Okay, it's your turn to talk. Okay, but I'm asking you this question. And then you want to just figure out, you just want to be able to hold a conversation. Wasn't it weird that you didn't think you was going to hold this type of conversation, did you?
No. You know what?
What?
When I first got on the phone, I only called because I texted and said that's what I was going to do. I was just going to get on and off. I was like, okay, let me just see what she's talking about. This thing, 30 minutes to pass by.
And listen, so y'all heard me say,
I'm talking about personal.
That's right.
In my life, and family members,
but listen. Here's the good thing about it. Nobody see your face, but I'm sure it's gonna be men gonna start calling me. They're going to want me to see their face. I even thought about doing video calls because I just like to talk like that. And it's interesting to me. Why? Because I used to have conversations with my dad. I had conversations with my brothers. And I know a lot of the women that they brought in, they couldn't even have a conversation with me, let alone my brothers and my dad, because they would get so lost in the conversation because my dad is a 6'7" black man that was from the military. He was in the Marines. I'm saying the Navy.
Okay.
There you go, right there, right? There you go. That's where it went at, right there. That I'm telling you, and just being able to have, and listen, a lot of people can't have a conversation with my dad, but I'll talk to my dad, and my dad will say, I'm hanging up. And I say, I'll talk to you later, Dad. I mean, it's only girl. I tell him I'll talk to you later because he gets so mad with me. I used to hang up on him. I'm like, no, I can't deal with my daddy right now. No, I'm not doing it. And so now he'll call me. He'll say, I'll call you back. That's the end of it. So I definitely appreciate talking to you, Ryan. And I'm glad that you enjoyed the conversation as well.
It's the first time I actually ever called in. I do a lot of listening.
Right.
It's the first time I actually called into a YouTube channel.
Really? What made you call?
You're a female.
Oh, wait a minute. There's no other females calling you? Huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's something about you that made me want to get closer.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. I definitely do. I don't know about any of the other channels or anything, I don't know if there's anybody else. I know like the Kendra G, she do like the dating app. They do calls. There's another girl that do calls where she telling women how to dress and stuff like that. But I don't really know the channels. The only thing I know, Ryan, is just honestly me. And I realize what I like to do. I honestly like to talk to my men. I do. And I'm not being funny. I enjoy talking to my men because I could talk to my men on so many different levels. And I could do it where, and a lot of women wouldn't understand it. And it's not for them to understand. It's for them to take my coattail and learn. I'm just being honest.
Excuse my ignorance. So I'm gonna be able to go back and listen to this?
Yes.
On YouTube?
Yes. But listen, no, wait a minute.
People gonna hear me?
They gonna hear you, Ryan. They hear you now.
Oh.
Ryan, you called me. Right. Listen, remember you called me during my live.
Yeah, I know.
But that's okay. But listen, you okay, baby boy. Nobody could see your face. The real said, we hear you, sir. We hear you loud and clear. Nobody could see your face. But you know what, Ryan? You might get to a point where you say, wait a minute. I want them to see my face, damn it. Because I'm a real man. Huh?
I wouldn't care if they did.
Damn, that's what I'm trying to tell you, because I'm even thinking about doing something where I do the video calls. I'm like, because my man, and then that'll make you feel even more close, because guess what you get to do then? Now you get to sit there and you and I get to talk face to face, baby. I like that. I like it. I like that. I'm comfortable with my men. I like talking to my men. I feel like with a woman, when I walk off, you already know where the dagger's at. But when I do whatever I do with my men, it's just what I do with my men. That's it. And I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I'm glad that you enjoyed the conversation tonight too, Ryan. Thank you so much for calling, Ryan. And you know what? Is there anything else on your mind before you go?
Yeah, I got to step up on the rest of the men because I'm in Florida.
Okay. You say you wait a minute.
I'm just playing around.
No, don't be playing. You say you gotta step up. Wait a minute. You just chilling. Wait, did you just? No, did you?
Be calling from anywhere.
Listen, no. Wait a minute. Did you just put a step up out there and say, y'all better listen, man? Ryan is saying he is in Jacksonville and he just got to step up. That means he closer to me than any of you are. Y'all better let me know if you anywhere from around Florida. So far, Ryan is the closest to me. So Ryan, you got my heart right next door. You never know. Ryan might invite me. Ryan might say, Queen, would you like to come to have something to eat? Because I know you like to eat this type of food. Right, Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I probably do my research and surprise you. I'll be like, I know exactly what you like. Let's go to such and such.
And you know what, Ryan? And I'm definitely going to appreciate it. And if I ever meet you, Ryan, and I want all my men to know, I made these little bracelets. And if I ever meet you, I'm going to drop one right in your hand. And all I want you to do, you don't even have to wear, because y'all don't like doing stuff like that. I want you to put it somewhere in your car, and you better believe that's going to be a good luck charm to you, because I pray over it, bless it, and I kiss right at it and blow it just like that. And I make sure it's sage, because any negative, dirty energy, we do not want that around here. Because this is the platform for my men to relax and unwind and get away from fussing and nagging, unless I'm in one of my moods. That's a deal.
That's a deal.
Okay, so guess what? Don't forget, we want you to keep us aboard on what's going on with your company. We want you to call back in, and we want you to finish this conversation as to, do I think men taught women to cheat? Okay?
Most definitely.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye. Stay nice.
You too. Tell, and listen, we need you to tell the chat bye.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
Okay, bye-bye, Ryan. I see you, the real. This is when I act like a blonde. Whew, I'm telling you. See, I had to wake y'all up. I had to wake y'all up because y'all was on the phone with Ryan and y'all was trying to get stuck in that conversation. I had to bring you back because the real went to texting like he went to the real. The real was saying, man, I'm about to call and get that joker there off the phone. He ain't speaking up. Y'all see what I mean when I say I could dance all night? And I'm so glad that I did my live tonight. I don't know. I don't know why. It seemed like I be having a harsh day lately. I'm like, why am I having a harsh day? But when I come here and I talk to my men, I'll be okay. Anyway, let me try to get, oh my goodness. Am I behind in the chat? I can't be behind in the chat, people. Come on, don't act like I'm behind in the chat, people. I can't be. But I do know one thing. Steven sent all them damn brown hearts to me. It was like 7 of them. And some cherries. I'm like, wait a minute. Is Steven talking about popping cherries and stuff? I mean, because where they do that at? I mean, what happened? What happened, Steven? Steven, because listen, he sent some tan hearts. Go back up there in the chat and look. And then come back down here where we at. And you will see what I was talking about up there. He sent that color. Yes, and Insatiable said, you forgot about me. No, I didn't, Insatiable. That's why I remembered you again to let you know I don't forget anything. The Mentor, we know you was here, but y'all be reminded. Mentor say like, share, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you're supposed to do, but make sure you subscribe too. The Mentor said, hey, y'all, we went back to that. Jones, we don't even want to talk about Jones. I don't even know who that is. Oh, yeah, she's supposed to be delivering some messages. She'll be back. Marcelo said, hello. I did bring him in and mention to him earlier. Marcelo is from Argentina. I need to start teaching these men to sit down until I get to them. I mean, come on. I mean, do you rush the Jeffersons when y'all used to watch the Jeffersons? No, you waited till the damn show was over. I mean, come on, keep it real. But thank you anyway, Marcel. I definitely appreciate you flying in and then also letting me know where you was from. Definitely appreciate you on that. And just remember, y'all, we were just on the phone with Ryan, and Ryan is up there yonder in Jacksonville. And Ryan did kind of have some stuff to say. Y'all hear him on one of the phone calls, y'all. Anyway, Steven said, and your lips still look good. Oh, my God, Steven, thank you so much. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. Steven also said, soft kisses on your lower back. And then he gave me 2 tan hearts again. Thank you, Steven. Marion said, hey. Then Steven back then told us he'll be right back, but he did exit the building properly. But when he came back, he definitely entered the right way because he went to shooting them hearts just like that. It was going like this. Like boomerangs. That means he was hearting back. Queen, I'm back. I said, hey, I'm glad you made it back safely. And then Larry rolled in. Larry said, love you, my, oh my goodness, Larry, do you mean that? Larry said, love you, my queen. Thank you so much, Larry. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Larry said that. I don't know if Larry's still here, but he'll look back at this because he know I'm going to get to everybody's name. Even if you leave from here and you come back and listen, I'm going to get to your name regardless. Larry came in the other night and Larry said, love you, queen. but he don't know I left the last message on there. But I didn't respond to any messages or anything. And that actually was the first time I had seen Steven in a few days. So probably Steven might have, you know what, Larry probably was thinking that because I didn't respond to the text message, to his chat, that could be one of the reasons too Larry was acting like that. But no, Larry, it didn't have nothing to do with you. And thank you so much, Larry, for saying love my queen. Ooh, that's so sweet. And then Ampuka said greetings from Poland. Y'all know where Poland at? Poland is a distance over. You better know it. Oh my goodness, listen. Larry gave me pink, lime green, black, and white hearts. I like that color coding because aside from these scraps actually being a bright, like that fluorescent orange, I could see that color scheme kind of resembling this. Beautiful color, because the last two hearts, the white heart and the black heart, the smoky gray, black, it would mesh with these earrings. Thank you, Larry. I definitely appreciate you for that. And thank you also, Larry, for all the hearts. I don't know what Larry be trying to tell me. When Larry disappeared, Larry kind of scared me. I'm like, no, Larry be running. I said, no, I don't want to deal with no runners right now. Anyway, Insatiable said, earrings, I noticed. Ooh. Thank you, Insatiable. Yeah, ooh. Insatiable, I like that. Insatiable, I'm going to have to look at this tomorrow because I see something totally, you know what, Insatiable? And I know you're a visionary like this. When I look at these emojis that you sent, I promise you, I see a dove. I see the birds. I see the birds in what you just sent me. Larry said, no, you never mess up, Queen. Thank you so much, Larry. Larry gonna make sure he keep me all the way like a fatty. Steven said, kisses on your cheeks. Thank you so much, Steven. He gave me my 3 tan hearts. This time he gave me some strawberries and he gave me 1 cherry. He said, I ain't gonna pop all the cherries. I'm gonna just do half of it today. And then EXO started. I'm still gonna read EXO messages, y'all, and y'all already know I'm gonna read EXO's messages. Why? Because EXO has something to say and he left a message, and we are rightfully so supposed to read EXO trolling messages. So EXO said, considering the different reasons men and women cheat, I don't know if that's a good way to phase the question. Should I repeat part of the phone call that I was partially able to even start when I was speaking to Ryan? Because, I know them men was ready to get with me, because I can remember seeing the Real saying something about Eve and all of that. I said, the Real, go back and read it right. I don't care how she enticed him. He shouldn't have popped the cherry. He was told not to. XO said, wait no longer. Explanations. Have a good day. Right then, if you go back and listen to the tape, I already know EXO wasn't going no damn way. They're not going to go anywhere. Listen, the reason why EXO wasn't going to go anywhere, because EXO is, they are going to be so eager to hear my response until I knew EXO wasn't going anywhere. Just like J-Ho wasn't going nowhere. I knew she wasn't going anywhere. She still was sitting in my parking lot. Even with me dancing, she still set her flat ass in my parking lot. I get it. Because, listen, she wanted to hear what I was going to say. And I finally got to her like an hour later. So I hope she waited all that time. Anyways, EXO also said, yes, all people talk about is external, frilly stuff. You have a chance to actually go deep into conversation about this. EXO knew. That's why I said to Ryan, do you want me to go deep in this conversation? Because I'm telling y'all, I could go deep in the conversation, and I could still do it right now. EXO say, I was asking because the way you phrased it, it had nothing to do with you. Okay. Then he said, fine, I'll give you. This is when I made EXO just admit. You looking at the bomb, biggity bomb right now. And all I did was, I didn't even say it. All I did, go back and look at the tape. All I did was start dancing. That's all I did. And EXO left this message, which was, fine, I'll give you a compliment. It's a great outfit. It's a great outfit, and it fits you very well. And it is also and is able to complement your shape. Now, rant, please. Now do y'all understand why I become friends with my trolls? Because all you have to do is be you, and they're not going to have a choice but to break it down. See, sometimes you got to let people, just like he said, now rant on. Sometimes you got to let people rant until they can't rant anymore. Because think about it. I read all my chats. So even though they're ranting, they chat don't get read until I read it. That's the difference in my channel. I read my chats. And the eager part to it now is they want to hear me respond. Y'all don't get it, do you? EXO, please stop trolling. And if you're going to troll, you need to bring somebody else with you. And you need to come when you see the trolls trolling me. And I give you the right to run through the damn chat and troll them back. If you want to help me and troll me, because you're going to troll me anyway, you little troll. But now I'm going to need you to troll the trolls. Okay? And then that's going to be a whole nother conversation. Because then I'm going to have to watch y'all fight it out. My goodness. And then Tyrone say, damn, you look fun. Ooh. Thank you, Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Call him. Thank you, Tyrone. I definitely appreciate that coming from a man of your caliber. Tyrone say, hi, I'm home. I would love to be with you. Oh, my goodness. Be with me. How, Tyrone? What do you mean? My goodness, Tyrone. What are you saying in my ears? And then Tyrone say, great. Oh, thank you. Damn. Tyrone say, great job, baby. Thank you. Okay. Tyrone showing me all kind of manly. Tyrone say, I'm from Miami, Florida. Okay. That's right. We already talked about this. And then he said, I hear you, because we were talking about some serious business. Tyrone knew what we were talking about. And then he said he loved it. Oh my goodness. Tyrone also said, you look like you're 42. No, Tyrone, I'm 50. I turned 50 on January the 18th of this year, honey. Yes, your girl did. I had to step into that some more concert. I was an hour late and all. These men do not want to hear me talk about that again. I talk about that every single. Y'all know how them old people be saying single every single night. I mean, speaking of old people, let me stop right there for a minute. Because EXO, y'all do not want me to get on this subject about, do I think men taught women to cheat? Don't force me into that. I don't want to have to go there. And then EXO with his little rude ass. And then we got Francis say free Diddy. Free him. Tyrone said, no doubt. He was trying to say, I don't look like I'm 40. I look 42. And then Tyrone sent me a smiley face. Ooh. My goodness, Tyrone, you feel like that? Tyrone making me feel like he backed up a little bit. I'm telling you, boy, y'all, you got to know a person. I'm telling you, Tyrone, like, man, I haven't found my match. I'm kind of frustrated. I'm kind of backed up. I'm kind of like, whoa, man, like, nobody's really interesting to me. Is that, I wonder if Tyrone's still in the chat. Because you know what? Ryan said I had put him on the spot, child. And I don't know how I put Ryan on the spot, because think about it, boys and girls. Because the girls are out there too, you better believe it. Think about it, boys and girls. When you look at it says men only, queen time, hotline, phone number, question. Men, did you teach women to cheat? Phone number, call, answer question. Men. And you know what? One thing I like about Tyrone said, he said, it don't bother me one way or another. He said, matter of fact, Tyrone made me feel like, yes, he wanted to be on that video. I don't know. I might do that too. And don't ask me what these people are saying. I don't know. All I can tell you is whatever the beat is, I form my own dance because I don't know what they saying. Lord knows I don't, Lord. Some of them I might know something, but no, not this one. This Steven, this wouldn't be for you. You better pay attention, Steven. Steven, while you sitting up, you too insatiable. Y'all know y'all be aching. I told y'all I got this kind of medicine. It's I just made it from rosemary. Everything natural. And I put it on me. And my daughter told me her back was hurting her a couple days ago. I just do this to make sure I stay massaged. Insatiable know how it feels not to get nobody to give you a good massage that you know you really need. Steven know too. And Eric Sanders know. EXO said, why you ask for all men? Comma, what question mark, what's up? Then EXO said, I was just scrolling through. Then EXO said, LOL, that face. I probably did something. What was the face? I probably did do something funny. Well, just my natural face could be funny as well. EXO said, well, I mean, granted, you are popping up randomly in the I never knew that. EXO said, EXO so damn rude. This is why I'm going to get him next time he come back. I'm going to get with him too. My new friend, my frenemy. That's what I'm going to start calling them frenemies. I'm not going to call them trolls anymore. That just puts them in the same box and categories as the others. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start calling them my frenemies. Because I promise you, they're going to become my friends or they're going to run away. The ones that run away weren't supposed to be here. The ones that became out, that's called my frenemies, like my parking lot pimps, they're going to do the same thing as long as they support. Anyway, EXO said, well, I mean, granted, you are popping up randomly in the feeds. Not everybody's trying to fight with you. Maybe you should have a positive look about it and you'll get more viewers. What in the hell? What is EXO talking about? I think EXO lost me. Who everybody want to fight me about what? I don't know what EXO talking about. I'm talking to the XO. What is the men? Did you teach women to cheat? That first of all, that question don't even have nothing to do with fighting. That question don't even have anything to do with women, because I'm talking to men. And EXO, the only reason why you got put on my radar is because you said I asked the question wrong. I didn't ask the question wrong. He said the pretty much the question don't make any sense. EXO, I'm gonna need you to come and troll the other trollers because you ain't on the trolling level for me. You're not the one. EXO said the algorithm works very strangely. I just happened to come back after doom strolling. And guess what? Here's the powerful part about it, EXO. It don't matter why you came back. You're back. And if I keep popping up in all the feeds, I'm going to be here to stay. I'm going to pop up more and more until I pop somewhere that you ain't going to never be. I'm going to pop some down where that you going to ask me, hey, Queen, can you get me in? Be nice. And no, this doesn't have anything to do with negative. This is all positive. Me asking the men. And clearly you might not be a woman, because if it was a real woman listening, a real woman will understand where I'm going at, because nobody heard my answer yet. Anyway, EXO say question. My conversation earlier was just about context and the words that you use. It was just commentary on a sentence. And it wasn't that serious to me. That's why, listen, all you had to do was call. Because I don't know what you're talking about. I think you took it literally for the wrong reason. You must not know my mind very well. Then EXO said, well, I mean, granted, there is a lot of men that do want to be lap boys, but I try to be polite to people. You do have personality. You're very aggressive to your chat, though. Hey, chat. Do you think I'm aggressive to y'all? She don't get it. That must be a she. But I'm glad that she joined us. I just would appreciate when they join as women. Just let me know that. EXO say, no, I haven't. Okay, EXO say, fine. You dragged the like out of me. Of course I'm going to drag a like out of you. I'm going to drag a stay out of you in a minute. Justice Roy say, hey, I'm back. All right. I see you, the real. The real has said back when I was dancing, the real say, dance with the queen. Y'all better know it. That's right. The real say, camouflage it, queen. I told him the real that I like this with the suit. If I had it like this, the real. That's such a sexy. Oh, I wish I had it. Pop it out. The lady said I'm aggressive with my chat. Why would I be aggressive with my chat when I got all my sweet men? What she probably meant to say was I was aggressive with her answer, because her answer made no sense. But I don't know how I was aggressive. I never answered her question. See, this is where I'm telling you, people would never just answer the question. When you just answer the question, how could you be aggressive? And then the problem with it is, she said that I'm aggressive with my chat. Buddy, I should have asked her, do she do something like this? Because she, maybe in a sense, she might keep me on my toes a little bit. The only reason why she'll keep me on my toes is because she'll remind me of my ex-mother-in-law, a person that see things and you like, okay, where you was at? When you seen that, where you was hiding at? When you seen that? Anyway, XO said, I dragged out a like. I appreciate that. I wanted that I drag out a subscribe to. Then EXO said, personality on this woman is ridiculously built. I don't know. What does that mean? The personality on this woman is ridiculously built. That could be good. Then she said, yeah, but you better let me troll your trolls as much as I troll you. See, that's the thing with that XO. Did she troll me? I didn't feel no trolliness from her. I felt like I bullied her. Anyway, so EXO said, no more. So I don't know you. I was scrolling through the shorts and you popped up twice. Okay. You gonna keep trolling me? Pop out. Then Tyrone said, I like the moment I seen you. South Florida love all day. Thank you so much, Tyrone. I definitely appreciate you for that. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. And then Emma came back in, jumped back in this. That's not Emma. That is XO said, I'm headed back to scrolling, you crazy lions. Why do people not have nothing better to do than to be people frenemies? I'm going to have to call the trollers frenemies. I'm going to call them frenemies because what kind of frenemy was that just now? Frenemy. Anyway, Insatiable said, I'm still here listening. Insatiable, I already know it. Insatiable, tell me good night. And that just means, Queen, I might doze off listening to your voice. I recommend it. Barry said, hi, Queen. Hi, Barry. How you doing, Barry? How was your week, Barry? And how was your weekend? If you still here in the chat. Tyrone say, yes, I love music with good beats. That's what I'm talking about, Tyrone. It's the beat. I really don't care about the word. It's the beat to a song. And it's how you can just... And I feel like the way I throw my clothes together is also like the way I be feeling. Like I just be feeling like it's just me. Now what? I definitely appreciate you saying that, Tyrone. Thank you again. Gotten said, I finished screaming. Yes, Gotten. I let the people know when you was finished. Because, ooh, y'all need to go and listen to Gotten. Then Tyrone said, I don't think that their black male tennis players is ranked number 7 unless he is European. When we talked about that too, I think he was because he wasn't black at all. I thought Australia or something like that. Tyrone say, looking at you is making me want to go to the gym. Ooh. But you know what? Tyrone, why do you have to go to the gym? Like, what do you got going on where you got to go to the gym? I wonder what you got going on because you never know what you're going in the gym unless you're going to work out because you want to work out. Guess what? Who you are, you never know. The woman might like just that. Unless you're going to the gym because you want to go to the gym. You better believe it. Stephen gave me all my grapes, strawberries, cherry, and he gave me 110 hard again. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephen. Stephen also said they should call instead of texting you. Yeah, we talked about that one. Some people don't open up too much, so texting might be another form of them opening up. And then Stephen said, oh, okay. And he said he understands. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you for understanding me and okay in it. Stephen said, I respect that I see what you're talking about. Thank you. Stephen said, honestly, I appreciate you for listening to me and gave me 410 hearts. And you know what, Stephen? I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to be able to talk to me. And he gave me my cherries, kiwi, and peaches. Thank you. Insatiable say, have you ever thought about getting you a sketch pad? This is when he was talking about getting like a pad with doing like my high heels and stuff like that and then doing it into emojis. And I was telling him no, but that's something I wanted to look into and maybe he should help me with it. Jeffrey said, good evening, Queen Dee Dee. Just chilling on a Saturday night in the vial, enjoying the thunderstorms. Oh my God, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, that sounds so interesting to me. I'm not being funny. Jeffrey probably like, what? No, Jeffrey, I'm not joking. Jeffrey said, and I hope you're still here in the chat, Jeffrey. You know what? Thank you so much for flying in, Jeff, and then landing, and then also for acknowledging me as a queen. I definitely appreciate you for doing that. But being that you did do that, it also opened up my feelings like, oh, I wish I was kind of like in a thunderstorm too, with a little bit of rain and a little bit of thunder. And I like to kind of like lay down and just have my AC on cool, where it's like where you got to get snuggled under the cover. I kind of like that too. I kind of feel like a little bit of thunderstorm with just a little bit of thunder to it. And what I've heard, what I've been paying attention to, especially if you're an earth sign right now, like going next to water, if you're a Capricorn earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, going next to something like some water, you'll enjoy it. Anyway, but I like that idea, Insatiable. You should help me with it. And thank you again, Jeffrey. I definitely appreciate you when you said that, because thunderstorms and rain sound kind of interesting to me right now. Insatiable say God got him because he's trying to do the right thing in life and for people just to stay prayed up. The Real flew in and said, I'm flying in on a private jet, Gulfstream 600, clear the runway. Ooh, and I like those hearts and that tan, the way he laid that down. That's how I felt. I'm going to stop telling y'all that's how I felt. When I get through dancing hell, I'm going to just get back to the chat like I'm supposed to do. Because when you vibing like that, that's what you do. You might stop in the middle of the chat even while you're talking to somebody. The problem with it is if you don't know how to come back to the topic. I like my music. And I'm glad Tyrone said that, because I really like my music. And matter of fact, Tyrone, we were just talking about that. And I was telling people that sometimes I could be dancing to one of these songs and don't really know the word. I only really know the beat to a lot of them. And I still just dance however my body want to go with it. And sometimes I might be talking and I might go to thinking about the Lord in that particular moment. I mean, because when you think about it, the church, people in the church, they be using the same damn instruments. The only difference is they add the Lord name in it, and then the other rap songs don't. And then one get a little too explicit with profanity, but I mean, that's something totally different. But when you listen to the beat, then you listen to the damn beat. Anywho, thank you so much on The Real. I definitely appreciate you flying in and doing like that. And when he flew in this time, he said no. He said, I got to sit back for a minute because I think this looked like the queen right here. I think this is going to calm her down just a little bit. Thank you, even though we kind of behind on our conversation, but we'll get there probably tomorrow or something one day. Anyway, The Real said, and you know what, and the thing of it is, I seen when The Real posted this and I didn't say anything, and I'm still not going to say anything because he damn sure telling it. He telling it. He is telling it, and I cannot answer him why, because Ryan called in, and Ryan need to pay attention. The Real say Eve. The Real said Eve cheated on Adam in the Garden of Eden. She was tempted by the fruit, so she stuck it in. Did she? Okay. And thank you for knowing where I like to go at, The Real. I definitely appreciate that. And then the real said Miss Jody was creeping. Miss Jody was creeping when Granddaddy wasn't home. And Granddaddy was creeping during the pit stop home. This is insatiable. I can only answer what I know and have been through and have seen, but I don't believe men did. So insatiable don't agree with me either. Even though I ain't get my answer yet. But he said he don't believe that men did that. The real said, we hear you, sir. he was letting Ryan know that, yeah, you on this call. Yeah, we all hear you, buddy. You know what? One thing about the real, I believe I would laugh all night with the real. Oh my goodness. I would probably say no, I'm going to bed. I probably would say no. I would probably say no. And you could best believe the real get serious. Then the real say, I want some comforters. I seen Trick Daddy coming someday and it looked good. That's what I do. That's honestly, they used to call me Comp Lady. And then where I started out selling comforters at, they named it Comforter Alley. Surely did. Anyway, the real also said cooking. I know what you meant. The real also said camouflage green. You see it. Just like that. The real say dance with that queen. That's right. The Juice came back in and said, hi, hey Juice, how you doing? We do know you got a whole nother station called Snoop Dogg. Juice said, are you gonna stream tomorrow? Yes, I am, Juice. I'll be on tomorrow. I do 2 times a day, sometimes 1 time, but I definitely do 1 time. And 1 time will definitely be the 7 or the 5 or the 7. So make sure when you subscribe, you hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I'm going live. And remember this too, the Juice. You could call my phone all during the day. Just remember when you do call, it'll be a recorded call. So yes, I will be recording. Insatiable say, I'm in the clouds watching. Oh my goodness, you in the clouds. Hey, Insatiable, while you're up there in the clouds, can you send me a drizzle of rain? I mean, because who knew that Insatiable made a comment like that after I literally just said that I like when it rained and it got a little bit of like storm in it. I like that. And you know what? Marcelo say hello, hello, Dee Dee, salute, Argentina. Hey there, Marcelo. You know how long ago up there in the chat I called for you and you just flying back in? But you know what? It don't bother me. I'm glad that you flying back in. I'm glad you flying back in and just making us know that you still like the show. And we appreciate it. And if you out there in my parking lot, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for just paying attention. Thank you for being in the parking lot. And I need y'all to be protective out there in that parking lot. When you see them getting ready to come in here and then land just like that, don't let them come in and eat me to pieces. Y'all say, get out of here and send them on out. And then you can go back in the parking lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Insatiable gave me the clouds. Ooh, the hearts. White, green, 1 candle, 1 bird. A cross and a candy bar. Thank you, Insatiable. Insatiable always be on time. Thank you, Marcelo, for flying in, landing, and just letting us know you still hear us. Juice World, we appreciate you coming in. The real, maybe soon, the real. We got a lot to catch up on, especially all that drama at the job. So maybe we'll get caught up on that before a little while tomorrow before you take it to bed, because we know you got to go to work Monday. Thank you so much, Insatiable. Steven, definitely appreciate you, Steven. Tyrone Hall, mwah, mwah, we definitely appreciate you. Barry, I know you didn't say much, but Barry, we appreciate you too. EXO, remember the deal. Stop trolling me. And troll, my troll is worse than trolling me. 400 Circle Media, he didn't stay long because he was hanging out with the family, but he did let us know that he was flying in and he was with the family. Jug the Mental, he did leave his one message. He said, hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. Just like that. And this is a safe place for men. EG, thank you so much for flying in. We already talked to the Jews. Eli, the great guy, thank you for flying in. Ivy, thank you for flying in. Then getting tongue twisted, twangling. And Rebecca, you too. Thank you, everybody that came to the chat. Definitely appreciate you. Love you. Missed you. Gonna see you soon. And guess what? I believe I'm going to be going live again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be going live again tomorrow. But just remember, you can call me anytime. Good night to all the chat. And you know what? I'm telling y'all good night. And I will be leaving the last message. Good night, peoples. And you can hear me type if you want to, but I will be saying, yep. I'm almost done. And I can see you too. Good night, Gotten. Insatiable said, love you, brownie cakes, and God bless. Thank you so much, Gotten. We love you too. And I'm about to send my last message to all my and I want to send this. And y'all better remember what I said when I changed these hearts. And here's my heart. Heart, 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 heart. Good night.